biscuit.
What's this day on fresh shit?
Goodness of the
You got a day Wednesday, baby.
Does anyone ever say to you, sounds like someone has a case of the Mondays?
I believe you get your ass kicked saying something like that, man.
With the bar, the bang, the dang.
You sure about that?
Set the boogie shit up.
You sure about that?
You're a real crumb bum. Get away from me.
My name is Bob.
You're a creep.
Oh, well, hello, fine shits.
Well, hello, fine shits.
Hey. Greetings and salutations, fine shits.
Greetings and salutations, fine shits. How are we doing tonight? We good?
Yeah, man.
I'm good.
Welcome to the Daily Show again, our new theme.
Yeah, it does kind of sound like
the Daily Show.
It does sound like, hi, my name's John Stewart, welcome to the Daily Show. You know how he says it so fast like that?
I'd like to welcome our special guest, George Washington, over here.
Mr. George Washington.
And wrong presidents ago, I had wooden teeth.
Did he, though? You know, we're gonna crack all
cherry tree.
He wasn't a liar, but we're gonna crack all those codes tonight on the Nothing Funny Show. You know how we do. We take everything so seriously. I ran out of breath there. It was kind of funny. Great moment for the old what is that called? What's the name of that show? There you go.
Saturday Night Live. But not Saturday and not live. Wait, we are live. Just not Saturday.
Yep.
Don't bullshit me.
Do we care that we missed Monday, or are we kind of over Mondays now? Like, what's going on with Mondays? We don't know, really. So, Wednesdays it is for now.
Mondays. Yeah, so what happened Monday? Like, you were...
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
No, like, you sent a message, and I was like, I'm kind of tired.
You know how they say, if you will it, it is no dream. That's kind of
right.
what happened.
John Lennon, right?
Yes. I am the walrus.
I'm the walrus.
I'm the walrus.
Fuck up, Donnie.
Yeah, Monday, I just not working out. Even though we like Mondays, just not working out. So I think, I don't want to speak, I want to put my cart before the horse. You know, what's that saying? My horse before the cart. How's that go? Somebody Google
You put your head up a butcher's ass and you see the T-bone steak.
Yeah. But I think we might be riding out Wednesdays for the foreseeable future, but
yeah,
we'll see how that
goes.
Yeah, I'm okay with that too. I like, I am bummed out that I can't get myself to do the uncomfortable thing, and that's like a Monday show. You know, regardless if it is, nobody really does anything on Mondays. I feel like a lot of people are probably on YouTube.
Are you worn out? Are you worn out from like the first day back from work or something?
Dude, yeah, it doesn't make. I mean, I don't know how you guys feel about Monday, but it does feel like I want Monday evening is like the third part of my weekend. Does that make sense? It's like I have to recover from not having 2 days off. Like I almost work better and feel better if I have to do work every day. Like if
Let me ask you something. When you come in on Monday and you're not feeling real well, does anyone ever say to you, sounds like someone has a case of the Mondays?
No, man. Shit, no, man. I believe you get your ass kicked saying something like that, man.
I feel like
Live video of Josh on Monday.
I feel like we're going over the intro all over again.
Yeah.
Now I've totally forgot what I was saying.
Well, I'm sorry,
Nice.
but I think it's time to bid Mondays adieu.
Yeah, but that's where I was trying to go. I was trying to get a conversation going, and you kind of just cut it off there, Mr. Washington. Do you feel? I don't know. Do you guys work 5 days a week? Do you work 7 days a week? How many days a week do you work?
I work 7 days a week.
I see you smiling there. I feel like you're lying.
No, really, I'm not.
You better write your list of 5 things to keep your job, man.
Oh yeah, I did write that.
Yeah.
I did write that. I have to pull it up though.
Or you're fucking fired from your 7 days a week job.
I feel like you guys are making me out to be the asshole that I'm like, yeah, if I keep working all the time, I don't like nobody else feels that way. Does anybody in the chat feel that way?
Where you gotta like
do physical labor, so I'm not gonna bitch about mine. I'm sitting in a chair.
No, I'm not asking you to bitch about it. I'm just saying when you have that gap of 2 days off, Mondays is harder to get going. It's like an older engine. You need a few turns to get it going, right? But if you work Saturday and Sunday, going into Monday just seems like a piece of cake. It's almost better to work.
It's a momentum thing.
Yeah, there you go. That's the word I'm looking for.
No, you're right, because like even in sports, like in sports, when they're in the playoffs or whatever, they'll have like the team that wins the first round of the playoffs, they get like a couple of days off. They get 3-4 days off while the other guys are still playing. And sometimes they end up like losing later in the next series because they've rested and they're not like ready to go, where the team who's not rested and hasn't had a break in between, they end up winning because they got that momentum and they just plow right through it. So
interesting.
There is a point to that.
So
that's a good point.
So maybe it's not about Mondays. Maybe if the weekend was Sunday and Monday and the work week started Tuesday, it'd be like, sounds like you got a case of the Tuesdays.
Dude, you know what? That reminds me. This Monday is a fuck no, definitely never. You know why, right?
Why is that?
We're going to lose a fucking hour. So we're going to be even more fucked up.
Oh, this coming Monday?
This Saturday or Sunday, it changes. So we're going to feel it Monday.
Yeah, we're going to be double. Well, guess what? Not us, because we're doing it Wednesday.
Yeah.
You got a date Wednesday, baby. Woo!
Woo! No, but from my point of view, the whole Monday, Wednesday thing, I'd rather sometimes get it done on Monday so I have the whole week. And my whole opposition to Monday is usually for editing, because I like to have it the week before's episode done by the next episode. So Monday, Wednesday, whatever. I'll drink an energy drink and suck it up.
Right.
As long as you give your 5 the reasons what you did for the week, then you'll be good.
Yeah, you should be good to
Jerked
go.
off to pictures of Trump. I did everything.
That's good.
Yeah, like I got my 5. I pulled my list up.
What'd you do?
Okay. So my 5 things I did at work this week was number 1, I walked in the women's locker room and grabbed them by the pussy.
Okay.
Number 2, I watched the Donald Trump scene in Home Alone 2 40,545 times while liking every Elon post on X at the same time.
Not bad. Not bad.
Number 3, I stole random lunches from the office fridge and blamed Joe Biden.
Hey, man, where'd you get those lunches, man?
Number 4, I fucked a porn star in the break room, right on the lunch tables there. And number 5, I reported 6 of my coworkers to ICE.
That's what's up.
Oh, shit.
That's what's up. I feel like I feel like this is like a you're gonna have like I should be answering like, who is Donald Trump? You know what I mean? I feel like this ends in a way where I should be like, who's the other guy that got fired, but Trump became the president when he said, I just grab it by the pussy. I walked in, I saw a lot of pussies in that bus, so I just started grabbing them. It was Billy Bush. Yeah,
Billy Bush.
Yeah,
Billy Blanks.
Billy fucking Bush.
I'm
Billy Blanking over here. You know what I'm talking about?
Hey. So I got my 5 over here.
Let me hear.
I binge watched every episode of The Apprentice, and I stood up and applauded every time by myself, even though it was by myself.
Okay.
I repented and accepted Donald J. Trump as my Lord and Savior.
Okay.
Number 3, I volunteered my wife and her vagine for anybody in the Trump or his family or friends. And I did that stickers with Biden's face on all the eggs and gas pumps.
That was you?
4, is it?
You did that?
Yeah, that was me. I was over here.
That's cool.
And then number 5, I reiterated to everyone that I came in contact with that Kamala is just a slut that slept her way to the top.
DEI.
That's what's up. That's a DEI hire. All day long.
Josh, what did you do? What are your 5 things this week to keep your job?
Well, I wish we knew we were gonna bring this up because I actually wrote a song. I was gonna I was just gonna
wrote a song about it.
Yeah, I wrote a song about it. I was just gonna talk about it, but then I said, you know what conveys emotion a lot better than just words? I said music. That's what I said to myself. I said, you know what, Josh? You got to make some music. So that's what I did. I made some music let me see if I can pull it up real quick. You might like it. I really do think it's a catchy song. Let's see. I think this is it. Is this it?
People's Court.
Yeah, we're waiting.
Court music. Oh, I thought that was his song. I was like, he made a song to the
In
People's
corner
Court.
number 1, we have the defendant Joshua Borsick trying to defend his job.
Today
he
on
does.
the People's Court. Let me see my petition. I'm trying to find. I can't find it. I do have this though.
here,
I do have this though. While we're because we're kind of getting on the cusp of politics. So check this out. This is a song I also made. If you want to listen to it really quick.
Go for it.
I don't want to talk politics. It triggers Duke when I talk about politics. I get Duke digs in. So I don't want to talk politics. Let's pretend. La 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 la. Pretend like.
Song's for you, bud. I made that one just for you. I can't. Oh, there we go. There we go. Yes. Okay. Okay. It's called this song. This song is called "The Things I Did." Aptly named, obviously. Let me send this over to the chat here. I know.
Hilarious.
You know, you have to be a good song namer. I take pride in the me naming my songs, because these are the things I did. All right, so I hope you enjoy this little ditty, not P. Diddy.
About Jack and Dyer.
About jerking Diane.
Sucking on a chili dog.
Get it? He jerked Diane? Yeah. Anybody? Somebody? Anybody?
I'd be jerking to Diane Lane.
All right, this song is called "The Things I Did." Here we go.
World premiere. You got a fiddler and
I felt the folk would be.
I got a weird email from Elon Musk. Said, tell me the 5 things you did this week at your job. To keep your
Recognize.
To keep your job.
Here goes. Number 1, I became an engineer. Number 2, I read other people's good ideas.
I read other people's good ideas.
Number 3, I made sure other people implemented those ideas. Number 4, I made sure other people didn't implement bad ideas I had.
So I don't know if you're following, but
yes.
Yeah. Number 2, I read people's good ideas. Okay. Number 3, I made sure other people implemented those ideas. Okay.
Yeah.
Number 4, I made sure other people didn't implement my bad ideas. And most importantly of all, number 5.
Number 5, I made sure I got paid.
You're damn right, baby. That's how I know I kept my job.
No.
Elon loved this song, by the way. I texted him. He's like, "This is a great song. I can't believe you made this song." He was all giddy about it. So
I guess he likes that kind of music.
I don't want to brag, but I walked in. I saw a lot of lyrics, a lot of songs. I said, "I'm gonna pick that song." I don't know, maybe, probably that song. I don't know. It was a good song. You like?
Joe Pesci just hit us up in the chat and he said,
"What the fuck is this piece of shit?"
He wasn't liking it.
What's odd though is I do go past 5. We don't got to play, but I do have a number 6, a number 7, a number 8. Yeah, I did a lot of things.
Next email.
What you could call
number
me
6, number 7, number.
He's
8,
actually going to get like bonus points now because they're going to look at it and Trump's going to be like, "See, he actually went through. He sent 10 ideas. 10 is way more than 5. This guy's going to keep his job."
Yeah. He got a lot of jobs and there are a lot of ideas. I said, I don't know, maybe probably he keeps his job. I don't know. We'll see. We'll find out. I do want to just point out a shout out to 6 through 8, just because they did get a little out there. For instance, number 6 was I was finding fruit in my basement. So that's what I did to keep my job. Number 7 is I built a house in Ontario, which obviously is, it's a great way to keep your job. Number 8.
Right. Yeah, right.
Number 8 was I was sculpting cheese in Manitoba. God damn, I love AI. I forget the prompt, but it was just like, make me a country rock folk song about getting an email from Elon Musk and responding with the 5 things you did to keep your job. AI took it upon himself to overachieve and go to number 8, as you can see. So, but I do love. I was sculpting cheese in Manitoba. That's goddamn.
Very specific.
If that isn't a
important
job security, I don't know what the fuck is. You know?
It's true. I don't know. Good luck, guys. I mean, this week he's starting to cut all these jobs. My hair changed.
I don't want to talk politics.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he kind of does. He kind of does.
Do I?
Mr. Washington left, and Huey from the Boondocks showed up.
Yeah. Drop this on the community tab, Josh, so we can listen to the rest of this tonight. We have people that want to hear this song again. It's so fucking good.
I feel like when you say people, you mean person?
Yeah.
It's the number one single.
Yeah.
It's
gonna
a
be,
number one single from
It's
one
gonna go
person.
double platinum. It's gonna be like on the top of the Billboard list by next week. Watch.
Oh, you know
from,
it.
just from one person.
From one
watching
computer.
It, like, one person's gonna watch it like 85,000 times. It's gonna be up there.
Oh, yes.
And they're loving the hair wigs tonight. Well, I got one more for you later, and
Ooh.
it doesn't have cocaine in it.
Ooh.
Anymore.
Do we know
Not
when we're gonna switch,
As
or
of
is that
yesterday.
that leaves it up to the imagination when the wig switches?
Let me just give you a hint. Lynn Stevenson.
Gotcha.
mama.
I don't know what that means, but I like it. I'll take it. I'll accept it.
What demographic would you consider her?
I would consider her somebody that was rooting for Trump in the Trump-Zelensky meeting. Am I correct on this?
Yes.
Ah, interesting. Interesting.
Fuck you, asshole.
You know, we don't. Hang on.
I don't want to talk politics.
But we do brush up on things that are politic adjacent, and as we all know, we won't get into it, but we all know.
Said it, man.
There was a travesty took place over the weekend. That was the Trump Zelensky meeting. But what do you call it? In darkness there's light. There's another term for it.
Was there darkness? I don't know. How do you feel about it, Josh?
Here's where I'm going. I'm not going to talk about the meeting. What I'm saying is the meeting.
It was a great meeting. Everybody loved it.
It's a great meeting. I walked in. There's a lot of people at the meeting. I don't know. Maybe, probably Zelensky was there. I don't know this guy.
We have the best meeting. We have the best meetings. Everybody loves our meetings. Our meetings are better than anybody else's meetings that day.
Our meetings are big league, really bush league meetings. Darkness being that interaction. However you take the meeting, whatever it is, on the totality of things, a lot of people came out from watching that live bummed out, right? You know, bummed out. This was not good look for this side, not good look for that side. Whatever your opinion is on that, you may keep that and have that and hold that near and dear to your heart. But what the internet does best is they take something like this and they say, here, you know what? We're gonna shake this son of a bitch up and we're gonna meme the fuck out of this meeting. And that's just what the internet did. They did not disappoint. Did you see any of the memes that came out of this Trump Zelensky meeting?
Oh yeah. Well, the ones that you put, I kind of
Cranston, but not me.
Didn't want to look at them because I don't want to spoil it, but they look good.
The videos that I found were hilarious.
I walked on next. I saw a lot of memes from the meeting. I don't know, maybe probably some of the best memes ever. It's probably about me. I don't know. Maybe, probably. This is okay. So it got tense, right? So there was some yelling going on. There was a lot of disagreements going on, and some geniuses decide to quote how every game of Risk ends. Beautiful. Beautiful. Do you care? Do we care to if anybody didn't watch the meeting, can we get an overview of the meeting?
Yeah,
Can you
I don't
describe
I
the
didn't
shit
really
show it
watch
was?
I just
or-
saw like
You
the
don't have
highlights,
all the
I guess.
cards. We have all the cards. You don't have any cards here.
Now you're just giving away the bit. So here's
Because
a
he doesn't know
Thank you
anything
once.
about it.
You haven't said thank you one time. Not
Yeah,
one
that was the
time
main
in
thing,
the last 15
disrespect.
seconds.
yeah, and again, you pick your side you want to be on. It's no bothered to me. Some people called Trump disrespectful. Some people called Zelensky disrespectful.
My Instagram.
But it shouldn't have, because your Instagram should have been brought into life by these beautiful videos made by people out there.
Oh my God.
So, for instance, this is Trump versus Zelensky playing the game of Risk. We all know Risk is very, very what do you call it? It's bound to bring. Yes, that's a better word. I was gonna say it's bound to bring a fisticuffs, but contentious is good too. Here we go.
You're right now not in a very good.
Let me turn this up. Fuck that.
Turn that puppy up.
Redo. We're gonna redo a lot of volume.
You're right now not in a very good position. You've allowed yourself to be in a very bad position, and he happens to be right about it. From the very beginning of the war.
This is truly how Risk goes, because the three people who aren't the arguers are really enjoying the argument. They're like, look at this shit, huh? These guys are really going at it.
This makes me want to play it. I've never played it.
It doesn't make you want to play it, or it does?
It does. It does. I don't really know what it's about. It's about invading countries and taking over the world, kind of. Is that what it is?
Yeah, if I can go ad hominem attack on you, Duke. Woo! I'll tell you what, my friend. Mid-level stress Duke would not do well in the game of Risk, right? Come on. Am I wrong? You just be given... This is... Okay. I don't want to get into it too much, and we won't get into it too much. But I will say this about Duke. I was talking to a friend earlier, because over the weekend, there were some posts happen, and Duke was like, yo, fucking unfriend this guy. This guy's a piece of shit. Remember that? You saw that. You were there. Duke was there.
Were you mad, or you thought it was funny?
I loved it. I loved it, because I don't know if you were mad or not, but I loved it.
No. See, there you go. Yeah. I was wondering how you were going to react to that.
I feel like there was a little truth there.
A little.
Right, exactly.
Because the post was... I'm sick of these fucking Trumpers, or like these.
No, that wasn't the post at all. Nope, you're completely incorrect. The post was 12 unfriends in 6 hours. It was that.
And you know why, right?
I don't know why.
Because
I'm assuming it was over politics.
With that Trump shit.
Yeah, dude, I don't care about that. I don't care why. I don't care what side he's on. But I read it as people were unfriending him because of his take. So I was trying to be like, hey, no matter what you think, I think people who are unfriending you are silly. It's so stupid over politics, right? But after you did that, I was thinking to myself, like, dude, this guy jumped in there so fast, and it reminds me of something like this. If the apocalypse were to happen tomorrow, right? Boom, guess what? Every man for themselves. The whole world is ending. You know, as that is being displayed on the chyron on the screen, while the news anchor just loses his mind.
I don't know that word.
The chyron is the bottom third. You know how you see like the words going by. Apocalypse is happening now.
That's an As I Lay Dying song, isn't it?
Please run for your life.
On Earth.
Yeah, close. I think it's As I Lay Dying. But Duke and I would be standing there watching the TV, okay? And as that's being said, he would look at me and he would just start stabbing me. Boom, boom, boom. Mind you, there could have been years, if not decades, of teamwork making the... I mean, I'm talking, like, you've seen The Walking Dead. These people live for years before they have to go 1 versus 1. But I think the second Duke would see, it's every man for themselves, he would turn around and just stab me so fast.
And the reason is because like, I know you would do the same. So that's why I returned the favor.
No, I wouldn't.
I preemptively, not stabbing you, but
that's called projection.
Little jabs, like, oh, hey, was I serious? Was I not serious?
No.
It doesn't matter. I'm Josh. I got you. It's your own game, buddy.
I mean, at the end of the world, it's not jabs like, ha, ha, ha. I'm saying, like, you would kill me.
Yeah.
But we literally could have had, like, 20 to 30 years of us being on a team, taking over everybody, you know, living in our own little area, kind of like The Walking Dead. But mid-level stress Duke just jumped the gun. He saw every man for himself. He just stabbed me. That's the kind of I take you as that sometimes.
Because he's seen Walking Dead. Because in Walking Dead, the dude's best friend like bangs his wife and then ends up like betraying him or something.
Exactly. But Cranston,
like season 2 or something.
Right. But at season 2, if I'm not mistaken, they've already been in the apocalypse for some time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like
this wasn't
like
day
6
2.
months.
Day 2, the guy didn't start banging his wife. Like, fuck it, dude. Every man, I'm going to bang your wife now. It's fucking 28 hours into this whole mess. What do you think I'm going to do?
He knows that it's coming, so he's just trying to get it out of the way. Because he's already seen Walking Dead, so.
Right, that's what I'm saying. But there could have been some thriving going on, but he just went right to surviving, so.
I just tried to throw you off your game, and it worked, right? Did that take you by surprise? It was like, boom, out of nowhere.
No, not really. What took me by surprise is how you could have viewed it. So I was like, oh, shit, I do have to. I used you and the Royal You 2 interchangeably. It was like, yo, I don't know how to better describe it than that. I used you and the Royal You 2 interchangeably. That's all. I was like, I have to.
It was a good response.
Edit this.
It was. And nobody got unfriended. It was.
Not yet.
It was one of those 50-50s where it was serious, but it was also a joke. Was I serious? Was it a joke? Was it both?
I know you. It was serious. There was a joke. There's a laughing, but you'd have been like, haha, if you unfriended me. You'd have been like,
honestly,
I
you
wouldn't have had my back with Lewis.
Was at that point,
no.
If he was at that point where anybody that like was semi like in the middle was getting the boot. That's what I wanted to see.
Right. So it was a selfish thing for you. You didn't care about me in the moment. You're like, let me see if this is actually happening. Let me see where he is in the moment. You were like, fuck my friend here. I'm going to throw this guy under the bus
no, you
for
know
my
what the
entertainment.
honest truth is, once I did it, I'm like, oh man.
I don't know what the honest
truth really
is
bad.
anymore.
But the reason that I didn't delete it is because I know that you would see it if I deleted it. So it'd be even worse. So I was like, okay. I did it. It's over.
But like I said, I appreciated it because it did seem like the way I was using the word "you" wasn't coming across the way I wanted it to.
Well, when I started this nation, I never foresaw.
You never had black hair, though. I'll tell you that.
That was the other wig. You got the wrong.
Oh yeah, this
wrong,
is
wrong hair.
This is the Obama hair.
Wrong hair.
This is that's the Boondocks hair. We have to travel back to 1776 really fast.
All right,
when I fought off the evil monarchy, I did not mean for it to end up this way, where we're back in a monarchy. So, say what you will, but we're headed that way again. And we need somebody like Luigi to go and straighten things out.
Mr. Washington, you do have a way with words, sir. You do have a way with words.
And I'm getting my new veneers now that my head has been frozen and reanimated.
If I'm not mistaken, Donald Trump here compared himself to you during his speech last night. So you could possibly see your brethren sitting right there next to you, you know? Except his wig would be orange, and it would have to go over that way, you know? But let's finish
he's far, far more. He's better than I was. So go ahead.
By a lot. I walked in. I saw a lot better people there than Washington. I said, maybe, probably me. I don't know. Maybe I'm better. I don't know. I could be. We'll find out.
All right.
Risk. Beginning of the war. You're not in a good position. You don't have the cards right now. With us, you start having cards. Right now, you don't. You're playing cards. You're playing cards. You're gambling with the lives of millions of people. You're gambling with World War III. You're gambling with World War III.
It's so Risk. That's so Risk.
Wow.
You ever played Risk? That's so Risk.
Again, no frame of reference.
That's
here,
a bummer.
So
That's a bummer. I tell you what, I'm going to send you this link.
You're right now not in a very good
position. I'm going to send you this link.
This could work for chess. This could work for Monopoly.
Nope. Specifically for Risk. I'm telling you, years later, you play this link, you finally get yourself a game of Risk, you play Risk, you look back at this link and you be like, wow, that was spot on. I did not mean to disagree with that. That was spot on. How about when someone calls my bluff in poker? The next one. I mean, people on the internet are beautiful with these video memes, are they not?
This is the best.
You're right now not in a very good position. You've allowed yourself to be in a very bad position, and he's happens right.
Was someone saying something?
Is this poker? This is Texas.
Yeah, it's
Hold'em.
poker.
Yeah, this is poker.
Think.
You're in a very bad position. I mean, not a good conversation to have while you're playing poker.
You don't have the good cards.
Yeah.
You don't have the cards.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, it sounds like Trump doesn't have the good cards. It sounds like you're projecting here a little bit, buddy.
Yeah,
from the very beginning of the war.
You're not in a good position. You don't have the cards right now. You're right now.
I like how they both have little whiskeys too. You know, they're feeling it a little bit. You know, a little bit.
I'm not gonna lie, it makes me want to play Texas Hold'em.
And then, how about the last one? This is how Trump and Vance treated Zelensky. You may disagree or agree, but this is a funny video. regardless. Let me turn the fucking audio up.
Hello, this is the negotiator.
Hello? Hello, police? Yeah, they've kidnapped me. They said they're gonna hurt me unless I...
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Have you said thank you?
Sorry?
Have you even said thank you? We're trying to help here, and you're not going to thank us?
Thank you. I've been kidnapped, and they're gonna hurt me, and they say they're gonna hurt more people.
You shouldn't have made them kidnap you in the first place.
What?
Stop dictating
your
to
fault.
us. You're being a real dictator right now.
I'm sorry. What am I supposed to do?
Let us have your stuff.
What?
Yeah, let us have, like, your food and clothes and all your stuff, okay? We might be able to help.
Okay, fine. You can have my stuff, I guess. Can you help now?
We've made a decision.
Okay, great. Are you going to help?
We're going to support the captors.
I disagree a little bit, but I enjoy the funniness of the video.
Oh, I just posted them because they were hilarious. It wasn't like because I was taking a side on anything. Just
No, for sure. But the video itself is taking a side on it in a comedic way. And I just want to say my side on this whole thing is how much of a piece of shit America is and always will be with proxy wars. And that's where I stand on it, and that's why I will stop on that. I think there are ulterior motives for the U.S. in this whole thing, as we've always done. We've weaponized the Mujahideen to fight Russia back in the day. The Mujahideen ended up, or most of them ended up turning into the Taliban, and those weapons that we've supplied them ended up being used. I'm not saying that's going to happen here, but we do love ourselves a good proxy war. And I do think there is a lot of nuance being missed in this whole situation. What I will agree with is Putin bad. And
there you go.
He should not have done what he has done. But I'm also saying that just to say
siding
that,
with a dictator is probably not a good look.
Yeah.
No?
All I want to maybe throw your way is do yourself, if you're interested at all, and if you're not, I understand that, but take a journey back maybe to around 2011, 2012, when a lot of this kind of popped off and the initial president of Ukraine was in between signing a trade deal with the EU or with Russia. And this is what kind of sparked a lot of the Eastern and Western Ukraine kind of going against each other. And then what do you know? The U.S. was like, hey, you really should not side with Russia, side with the EU. And he was like, well, I don't know. And then maybe not too long after that, he was ousted as the president in some type of coup. And then a new president came in and he was like, yeah, maybe we should do that trade with the EU. This should never make somebody go to war, right? But I do think I'm going to stop talking. I don't know how to better put it. I just think there's a lot of more nuance here.
That much about it,
but
honestly.
you kind of have to as far but if you're so pro one side or the other, you would be remiss to. Really?
Well, I kind of am.
You are though, yeah. And also would we not be remiss to just understand how much the U.S. hates the Russia? If you think Russia has American propaganda, do we not believe the U.S. has Russian propaganda? Whether it be right or wrong, do you not think that we always... I mean, how is Russia a boogeyman to us if they can't barely beat Ukraine? You know, it's like, that's kind of...
Well, I mean...
It's a weird contradiction.
Well, they can't beat Ukraine because we're giving them all that crap to help them. That's like kind of what was Trump's point.
So, like,
was,
was that? Say it again? It was
that
whose
was
point?
kind of the Trump's point was that the only reason that Ukraine's even in the fight is because of all the stuff that the U.S. has given them. And you got to admit it, whether you like Trump or not, he's a hell of a negotiator because, like, he did what he did, and Zelensky's back at the table wanting another meeting. Trump knows how to negotiate and get shit done because that's what he does. He'll threaten, he'll shut people out and make them come back, and he's good at it.
But you also have to say this too, like those guns and those missiles, they're not firing themselves. Like, yes, it's helping them, but the reason why it's helping them is because these people are out there using these weapons. They're putting themselves. You know what I mean? Like the military
They're
of Ukraine
fighting for their fucking country.
They're going to be out there either way. If you don't give them the guns and missiles, they'll be out there throwing rocks. So, I mean, either way, but you're not going to get the same results with the rocks. But, yeah.
Man, this is not the podcast to go over all the history, but goddamn, some of the shit in Western Ukraine and Eastern Ukraine is so interesting as far as people siding with Russia. I mean, like half of Eastern Ukraine is Russian. Essentially, they speak Russian. During this time, Ukraine outlawed the Russian language. In 2018, they were start to outlaw Russian books and stuff like that. Imagine if Texas outlawed the Spanish-speaking language, or imagine if Texas started outlawing Spanish-speaking books. It's like, how do you, like you're putting people in an awkward situation to not want. That's what I'm saying. I think America is like was responsible for a lot of the agitation that got this stuff to kick off. Is my point of
what America likes to do.
Usually are.
America is like basically an arms dealer. So what they seem to have going on the last so many years is they have to have a war going on somewhere so that all these weapon companies can be selling their shit. Like before it was Afghanistan and Iraq.
Right.
And then when that shit winded down, they couldn't sell their weapons there anymore. Then all of a sudden this started. So the weapon companies have an interest in keeping this going so that they can keep selling their weapons. Because if you're in the weapons business and there's not people using them, then it's bad for business.
Right. Yep.
There's always going to be wars. There's always going to be money to be made from wars, unfortunately.
We should definitely be on the side of no wars.
They have like the designated war like area, and that's where we're going to sell our weapons there. And this is where the war is going to be, in this little like area. And then when this part's done, when Ukraine and Russia are done, they'll find another part somewhere, and that will be where the war is, whether it's Israel and Gaza or some other fucking place. They
Syria.
have one.
Anybody that does business with Russia, we're like, let's go fuck them up a little bit, huh? It's like, all right, I see what we're doing here.
Cranston, did you ever have to go into battle?
I was in combat support, so we were supposed to go to Afghanistan.
As I put the fucking Star Wars Imperial March
my unit went over there, but I ended up getting sent to Florida like 3 weeks before they went.
Keep going.
Because my father was having some health issues and some surgery, and they gave me a transfer at the last minute. But I went out to you can do this thing called NTC, which is it's like a training center, like way out in the middle of the desert, like kind of out near Vegas, but like way the fuck out in the middle of nowhere in the desert. And you do like a scenario, like a training scenario of the worst day in Afghanistan every day for 30 days straight. And it's like with blanks in your, weapon and all this shit. And so I was with the field artillery unit. And because of the training, they were doing an infantry mission because they didn't want to haul the cannons all the way out there. But it was, we had people shooting, and I would be sleeping, and I had a couple of times where we'd hear incoming, and we have to go and we're in line for food, and there's snipers in this tower because there was a little Afghan village right next to where our base was. And there was real people from Afghanistan all throughout the base. And what the joke was, we always said they probably drugged them from Afghanistan and flew them over here and put them out there, and they don't even know they're not really in Afghanistan anymore.
Wow.
And so
fucking with people.
It was intense too, because we were working probably 21 hours a day, every single day for 30 days straight. And this is in the middle of the desert. Yeah, and in the desert there, it was about 120 degrees, and they don't like it. You have to wear your uniform, which is long sleeves and long pants.
So your nuts smelled really good.
So yeah, you're sweating to hell. And my particular job, when I would get my 3 hours off, it was not at night. It was during the day. So I'm trying to sleep in the back of a fucking Humvee when it's fucking noon, and it's 118 degrees. Yeah, there was one time I heard the machine guns going off, and I'm supposed to get up and do some. I was like, fuck this. If I'm
Fuck this, I'd rather die. This is day 4 of fucking 21 hours. I ain't doing this shit.
Yeah, it was pretty fucking insane. And, you know, no cell phone signal out there. And that unit
Sounds
was,
like Rockville.
They were a combat unit. There's no women out there. So it was just like a small, like a group of like 100 dudes out there in this little area for fucking 30 days straight working 20 hours a day. It's fucking insane.
Sounds like the third stage at Rockville.
Hey-o.
Yeah.
That's why I only do one day, my man.
100 dudes out there, no women. Feels like 30 days, hot as shit.
Well, you kind of look like a woman.
Well, we'd be out there like
Got that wig?
we'd be out there like start talking about like what kind of like what cartoon characters were hot, like Jessica Rabbit, like yeah, I'd do her, like you know, shit like that.
It's been a while, you know. It's been a while since you got any, so like everything's starting looking, you know, fuckable. All those cactuses that got holes in them, like yeah, that cactus got a booty on it, dude. Woo.
Well, we
Put a
had
little hole in that thing and remove the thorns. You're good to go.
Fuck yeah.
we have like 2 different, you know, like when you go out there, when you go overseas, there's like you have one base that's like a big base that's like secure, and then you have another.
I like
which is
big
called a
base, and I
fob,
cannot
and then
lie.
You have another base that's called a cob, which is a smaller base, like way the fuck out in the middle of nowhere, which is like in the combat zone, and that's what this was. This was supposed to be the cob.
Cob?
Which was with the combat guys.
Do they sell corn on the cob?
Hey-o, there he is.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Corn
Damn,
off
that
the
sounds pretty nuts, but you luckily didn't have to go into combat. You were tortured, and then you had to go to Florida to take care of your dad.
I would have. I mean, I had literally like my bag packed.
Captain
like,
Bone
you
Spurs
know,
over here.
You
No, I'm just
pack your
kidding.
bag. They have you spray paint your name and your social, your last 4 on it, and they
Mm-hmm.
like ship it out before you guys go. And we were like, I was literally had my bag like spray painted, packed, and ready to go. And I
Damn.
ended up getting like orders at the last minute that got me out of that. And I know a lot of people that went out there ended up seeing all kinds of dead bodies and coming
Yeah.
back with PTSD and
Yep.
shit. And where I was going, they were trying to send me out with the combat guys, so I would have been in a pretty rough
Damn, dude.
area. And I was lucky I got out of it, I guess you could say.
Battle fatigue. Shell shock.
Shell shock.
But yeah, it was pretty rough. Just that whole training was fucking intense experience.
You guys were intense?
Yeah, well, but that unit that where I was with was like they were some
Yeah.
serious,
Like the bullets, right? You know what I'm talking about?
serious combat guys.
Damn.
Yeah, we got a medal for being out there too. That mission, I got like a really hard
Really?
to get medal. It's
Heavy?
pretty cool. Yeah.
Metal for
Heavy metal?
fake war.
Well, it's just you get medals for you know, various things, but there's some of them are really hard to get. So they gave it to us because we got sent out there without proper equipment,
Oh,
and
damn.
we ended up like
They gave you the
figuring out how
MacGyver
to
medal?
Get the shit done. Well,
All right.
one of the things that like they fucked some shit up. I don't know who the fuck it was, but somebody sent them out there with like this kitchen, like from the Marine Corps, and they sent them with a bunch of steaks. But this kitchen that we got from the Marine Corps, it didn't have a grill on it, and so we had to like figure out how to feed this like 100-person infantry unit steaks without a fucking grill.
Did it
And
have
we
an
ended up-
oven or a flat top?
no, like literally nothing. It's just like a steamer. This thing because it's
Ugh.
called this something. They have something called the assault kitchen,
Yeah.
which was like it's just basically like a steamer, and you're supposed to be able to like roll it in the back of the Humvee with food like it's steaming, like bags of food steaming in it, and then when you're not in battle, you can pull over and just pop it open and feed them real quick.
Something
But
about
it wasn't planned right, and so they send them like steaks and shit that needs to get actually
They're
cooked
like,
on a
fucking figure it
grill
out. We gave you enough.
couldn't
Yeah.
fucking make.
something
And it
about
was-
being in the job of like murdering people with all due respect for a good reason. It makes me think that like the people who are also in charge of that may not have the best like food preparation skills, you know, like murder. Here's a fucking hot dog and a a bun. Fucking go
Yeah.
wild. Murder. You know what I mean? I'm not saying it was murder by any means. I'm being hyperbolic, Cranston. So don't take me the wrong way here.
No, it's
Murder.
giving them, like It's like giving them hamburgers with like hot dog buns or some shit. Like, I
Hey,
don't know.
I've done that and it works.
No,
all right.
I just feel like it's kind of par for the course. Like the people who are expecting you to go do some violent shit, like they're also not like preparing you. Like, here's hamburger helper with a side of lettuce.
Don't question me, goddamn.
It's just here's fucking meat. Do what you want with it, and now go kill those motherfuckers. You know, it doesn't seem like there's like an in between.
Yes, I hate them, and they deserve to die.
Die. May I have the hamburger now? Die. You know.
Well, we're glad you didn't have to experience some of that. Some people never recover from PTSD. It's a serious thing. My cousin beat his wife and went to prison after the war, and my grandfather, same thing, beat his wife.
Damn.
And just
Lisa,
PTSD.
watch out.
Yeah, watch out now. Throw me into battle. I might beat you.
There's some dirty motherfuckers. When I say dirty, I mean like sneaky motherfuckers in the military. Like I got that transfer and I almost didn't get that transfer because my unit wanted me to be the guy who went out there with them in Afghanistan. And so like literally like I put in for this transfer because I was told to by the colonel because my dad was sick. And so I give the unit the paperwork and I'm like, because I was told to. So I put in this paperwork. And like a couple months later, I'm asking them, so what's going on with this paperwork? Where is it? Was it approved? Was it denied? And they're like, it was denied. And I'm like, okay. So I go and I talk to the chaplain about it. And I'm like, something's not right with this. Something's not making sense. They're telling me it was denied and I don't believe it. And he ended up looking into it. Anyway, the point was, it was not denied. They took it and they didn't turn the paperwork in. They put it in somebody's fucking drawer and just never turned it in and then told me that it got denied. And they were going to send me out there and just tell me my transfer got denied.
Damn.
When they never turned it in intentionally because they wanted me to be the guy who went out there with them.
Yeah.
And I fucking caught it and I got it fixed. So I ended up getting to go, but it was some bullshit. They tried to do me
some
fucking
shady
dirty.
shit from the military.
Yeah.
The government's always trying to fuck people over.
No,
Like,
that never happens.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong.
And every
it's
other government
it wasn't
agency.
Like me trying to cop out on it. It was literally what happened was
Okay, there, Lieutenant Bones first.
There's only certain times a year that they will let you use your vacation days. And I tried to use my vacation days, like not in that 2 weeks to go see my family. And they disapproved it. And they wanted to know, why do you want to go this, whatever this 2 weeks is that I wanted to go. And so I had to tell them because my dad had cancer and I wanted to go see my dad. And so then their answer was, we're not going to approve the vacation, but we're going to give you we want you to put in for this transfer and we want to transfer you to Florida so you can be near your dad and help him with
So you were doing double duty there?
They were like,
okay.
They were like, does your dad have cancer or cancer? Okay, there's a can or a can't here. Okay, and I think he's a doer. He's a can. Okay, he's not a can't. It's like, damn, dude, you guys are fucking harsh, bro. Go fuck yourself. How about that, huh?
Hey, I'm gonna fix that in post. All right.
Thank you.
I'll tell you though, we did some cool shit. Like during my military career, I got to shoot rocket launchers. I got to throw hand grenades. I got to shoot grenade launchers. I get to shoot the big, like the 50 cal that mounted. I get to do some cool shit.
Yeah.
I want to know, you were talking about dirty motherfuckers. Did you ever run into something like this? I had a next door neighbor. He ended up becoming a corrections officer that I wound up meeting in one of my many stays. Joking, of course. But when I was younger, he was our next door neighbor. His name was Bob. And he was
Marlboro Man?
Nope, not the Marlboro Man. This is in Pembroke Pines. He was in the first Gulf War. He had 2 pictures of him holding 2 dead Iraqis over his shoulders. I don't fucking care. Whatever the case. But he told me, we're talking about dirty. He was like, we couldn't just poop anywhere. We couldn't take a shit anywhere. We always had to kind of take our shit with us. But also, too, you can't leave your shit trash anywhere. And when you're walking around and out on the field, so to speak, you're not really walking around with wads of toilet paper. So he was like, here's how we wiped our ass.
Oh my God.
1-ply, well, okay, let's just say for this story, it's 2-ply toilet paper, but 1 square, right? You fold it twice in such a way where it's a triangle, okay? It's a triangle, but it's twice folded, right? It's twice folded, and you rip the top of
Rice
the
to
triangle off. You bite it off, and you hold the top of the triangle in your mouth. You bite it off. You open back up the toilet paper, and the square toilet paper now has a hole in the middle of it, right? What? So you take your finger, and you wipe your ass with the toilet paper.
So the finger goes up the asshole?
The finger goes up the ass. The toilet paper is wrapped around the finger in the middle, so you bunch the toilet paper around the finger and pull all the shit and stuff off the middle finger, right? Then the tip you have in your mouth, you take out, and that's for cleaning your fingernail with. And then you put everything in your bag and you keep going. Cranston, did you ever run into anything like that?
No, but we did have one place where we went out in the middle like of nowhere camping, and when we got out there they didn't have like the fucking porta potty set up, so you have to go out and like dig a hole the first fucking day. Lucky people were smart enough to bring your own toilet paper with you and whatever. But otherwise, like everywhere when I went, it was always just like you'd have porta potties there, and you would have to you'd have to have somebody go with you because somebody would have to like stand outside and hold your rifle so you didn't bring your you didn't want you to bring your weapon into the toilet with you or whatever. But like when I was out there, we had to carry a weapon like 24/7. Other than that, like I literally slept with the fucking rifle at all times for that 30 days. It was just when you go to the toilet, you had to like have somebody stand out. You got to be like, hey, I need you to come with me to the toilet. And they stand outside the porta potty and hold your rifle.
At least you're not completely unguarded. Like it's either have it next to you on the toilet because you're in your most vulnerable state, or you got an armed guard there. So it works out.
Yeah, but he's got to sit there and kind of like listen to you, like,
yeah,
you know, work it out. Because I mean,
in there.
listen, you guys aren't eating a lot of fiber out in the field, are you? I mean, it's a lot of protein, a lot of really, you know, processed, fucking like MREs.
Oh, those things are like most of the food that they give you actually says like Department of Prisons on the fucking on the box that they give you.
Right.
Like we got a lot of stuff that they would send you. Like they send you these boxes, like it's like food that's mostly made, but you got to heat it up and cook it. Department of Prisons or Department of Corrections or whatever the fuck it says on it. Like, yeah, it's
that's so fucking crazy that we're like, yo, here's money to this country. Let's help money to this country. But then we're like, yo, we're going to give the people defending our country the same food we give prisoners. Like, wait, what? Hang on. Can we maybe fix something in this equation first before we do the first thing? That doesn't make sense. I don't feel like people in the field, in the military, eating prisoner food, that's the type of nourishment they need.
Yeah,
out there,
well, maybe
protecting
that's a
our country.
Tactic. Like it gets in your head. What,
a tactic?
You're fucking angry. To like, you know how the fucking drill sergeants are just always on your ass and making you on edge, and maybe that's part of it. They want your food to be shitty. They want you to be pissed. They want to.
That doesn't make for a good person holding a gun.
The drill sergeants actually they pick who they fuck with, and they know because they size you up when you first get there. Like I had this guy.
This is the runt.
The guy who I had, my drill sergeant, he was just like he was a short, really buff black dude, and the first week he was asking everybody questions because I knew the ranks. Okay, so. The other two guys who were the lower ranks were the guys that were doing everything with us, and he was sitting in the office all day usually. And then he comes up while we're in line to get food, and he's asking everybody, "Who's your senior drill sergeant?" And he literally asked every person in my platoon, and nobody knew who it was until he asked me, and I say, "You are." Because I know, because I see he's an E7 and the other guys were E6s, and so I knew. That's why he's sitting in the office all day, and everybody else thought the lower rank guys were the boss because they're the ones doing everything. And I'm like, no. And after that, he didn't fuck with me the whole time I was there. He would fuck with all these other people, and he left me alone the whole 12 weeks just after that.
You were
he knew that I was not somebody that he needed to fuck with.
It's kind of like prison. They figure out the ones that they're gonna pick on and which ones are you gotta join your side.
Yeah, it's exactly like that. And this dude was hilarious too because he had some guys that we had some kind of overweight guys. and he would sit there and he would have them like start doing push-ups and shit when they did some fucked up shit. And he would be sitting there. He'd be asking them stuff like, he'd be like, "You like Burger King?" And they're like, "Yeah." And he's like, "What you want me to go get you Burger King?" And they're like, "Yes, Drill Sergeant." He's like, "What you want me to get you?" And he's like, "You want a Whopper?" And they're like, "Yeah." And he's like naming off all the shit on the Whopper. He's like, "What you want me to get on the Whopper for? You want lettuce on it? You want tomatoes on it? You want pickles on it?" And they're like, "Yeah, yeah." And then he's like, "So, and you want fries with that?" And he's like, "Yeah." And he's like, "So you want me to get you a fucking Whopper with cheese and lettuce and onions and pickles and fries, and you can't even do fucking 100 push-ups? Now get down there and do push-ups."
Shit.
To take it back 1 second, to go back to your first point when you were correctly answering the drill sergeant, it reminds me of that scene from Forrest Gump when he's like, "Gump, what are you here for?" And Gump is like, "To do whatever you tell me to, sir." And he's like, "God damn it, Gump. That's the best goddamn answer I ever heard. You're a goddamn genius." Yeah. I fucking love that line.
He had me come in front of the whole platoon after everybody else got. That didn't sound good.
Yeah.
He had me stand in front of the whole group after that, and he asked me the same questions in front of the whole group, and I like answered them all right about who everybody was in the chain of command. He told the whole unit, he's like, "This is what you guys need to be doing. You guys need to have your shit together like he does." The dude was cool as hell. After that, never fucked with me. He fucked with me the first week. He would mess with me. He'd come up to me in line and he'd get like
testing the waters. Yeah.
He'd come up in your face, like staring in your face and be like, "What the fuck you looking at?" And like, start shit up with you. But by the first week, they know who they need to fuck with and who they don't, because they just
knew who
tell.
they're giving PTSD to, or like fucking anxiety.
Sounds like a drill sergeant fucks with E7. It sounds like a Pornhub video. Drill sergeant fucks private first class.
That reminds me of my favorite war movie, In the Army Now. Not really.
Oh yeah,
it's funny though.
What's that movie?
You seen that one?
No.
Pauly Shore goes to war with Andy Dick and David Allen Greer.
Water purification.
Yeah.
I'm the weasel. I just remember Pablo Francisco. I'm the weasel.
So yeah, thank you for your cervix. We appreciate that. I can come in that thing all night.
Heyo. Speaking of sergeants fucking somebody, I'm surprised you guys didn't make your own military sex tape like what's his face did, Luigi Mangione.
Who says we didn't?
Yeah, I don't know. You tell me.
What? Where's that?
Cranston?
It's on onlyfans.com
Yes.
/ Army sex
Ashley.
tape.
I was gonna say plug your OnlyFans. /
Hey.
Drill sergeant.
Luigi's penis.
Drill sergeant fucker. That's what you're. So there's a bombshell. As the guy who killed a CEO also killed some puss, like 20 times, in like a real legit way.
So wait, when did this article come out? Or like when did this news come out?
So this article dropped yesterday, 2 days ago, March 3rd, 2025. That's right. And the Daily Mail, the best, most accurate news on the face of the earth.
We really love this source.
Yeah.
We
They're
want to
great.
get sponsored.
They're great. You know what's cool too is if you scroll down enough, you'll see that they start to repeat themselves. Like the
and
articles
also they have like those weird like rashes and medical conditions.
Right.
If you keep going down.
Yeah, they're great. Yeah, and then if you
know
get
it's
down to
legit.
the bottom, you see gout. They got some gout down there. Yeah,
That was goat.
Goat.
actually.
Yeah.
Goat, a video of the goat and some Siamese midget twins. It's actually pretty popular right now.
Actually, Mangione was fucking a goat and 2 Siamese twins. Believe it or not, that's in one of the sex tapes that we're about to
You crazy ass Italians.
touch on. Yeah, exactly. Luigi Mangione allegedly, as per the Daily Mail, says he made up to 20 highly stylized sex tapes. Like, why is this news? I don't know. It's interesting, sure. I guess
It's just weird that it came out like
Ew.
it all came out. But like, okay,
Fuck.
20 consensual women were in on this, and
Do
it
not-
was
Yeah, it says the 26-year-old Ivy League. They got to put that not the 26-year-old murderer.
Scumbag.
Yeah. The 26-year-old Ivy League graduate has amassed a loyal fan base behind bars, with women reportedly throwing themselves at him as he faces charges for allegedly shooting dead. Blah blah blah. Now, an insider has told Radar Online about Mangione's life before prison, revealing that there are at least 20 videos of him having sex that he filmed and, quote, wanted to be watched. That's the whole point of filming it, I suppose, right? It says it wasn't just some grainy late night mistake. It was perfect lighting, everything. Perfect fucking. The insider claimed he wanted to be watched. He got off on it. There are at least 20 videos of him doing it. The person said a lot of girls are afraid to come forward.
Heyo.
Little comma right there I'm talking about. Afraid to come forward or tell anyone for fear they might get dragged into his case. Like, how would they, yes, I had sexual relations with him, guilty of murder? Like, what? I don't understand how you just jumped to that conclusion. Like, how would they get dragged into his case just because he had sex with them?
I'm guessing they would want to try to, like, find out if he said anything about what he's gonna do there. Like,
oh yeah, I'm
like,
gonna fucking kill that CEO.
When he was fucking you in the ass, did he say he was gonna kill the CEO?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna fucking murder that CEO so good. Oh yeah.
Did he let anything slip while he was doing your doggy style? Did he scream? Yeah, I'm gonna kill this guy. Or like,
no, he's like, yo, can you blow me? Can you blow me like I'm about to blow that CEO's head off? Fuck yeah. He said weird stuff. It sounded like murder, but I don't know. I was just blowing him.
When he finished it, when he came, did he shout? Did he say, "I killed it"?
Yeah, I killed it.
Did he Steven Seagal that shit? I killed the punani.
He had posted on X page about having his PhD, but boys, PhD stands for pretty huge dick. You know what I'm talking about? A Mangione. He goes, it also emerged he suffered from a back injury so severe he was unable to have coitus. So you tell me, true or false? So some roommates are saying that he complained about back pain so much that he knew dating and being physically intimate with his back condition wasn't possible, says one roommate. But yet there's 20 videos of him fucking that say the other. So I don't know. You be the judge. Are they going to go up on Pornhub? Are they going to go up on X videos?
Yeah, that's, I don't know. I know there's a market for it. All the women out there are fucking salivating.
I know. What is that? I can't even, like, I'm a good boy and I don't get any, like, I have to do.
You have to be a bad boy.
I have to do murder to get puss? Is that what you're saying?
I get a feeling like it's because he's in jail now. But like if he gets like acquitted on this, like, and he gets out of jail, they won't want him no more.
You think that's what it is?
And he can't have him, then they all gonna want him.
That's what it is, because we had the other article of that Florida man who was going around and was he unaliving pedophiles or something like that? He was doing something good, but also something bad that was catching him, life charges. But women were just. They wanted to marry him and F him. And it's like all these dudes behind bars are getting mountains of women. And here I am out of bars. I can't get one. Oh. What's up with that?
Sorry, man.
What's up with that? Nothing? No chuckle. No nothing. Nobody's like, yeah, me neither, but
nothing tonight.
We're just,
I'm looking
we're being
for the
serious,
term for it.
What's that?
There's a fucking term for it. And we did cover it at some point.
Looks like you got like a bath hat on. Looks like you're afraid to get your hair wet. Yeah.
That's true.
You okay? You good?
Highbrow fisticuffs. I don't know. But it's when people get off on the idea of a murderer dominating them. And it drives a lot of people wild, man. They want to fuck these prisoners.
Murderphilia. Something like that?
That's
Close.
what we'll call it.
Are you interested in seeing the tape? Would you see the tape? Would you watch the tape?
I don't really care.
What if you were doom scrolling porn? You were just about to let loose and that video came on. Would you leave it or would you switch and take the gauntlet of what could come next?
I know this is going to sound homophobic these days, but Are the chicks hot? Because I'm not in it for Luigi. I'm sorry.
Bro, let me show you something. Have you seen the abs on this guy? Have you seen the abs on this guy? Are the chicks hot? Come on, bro.
That's all I needed. They better be hot.
Of course they're hot. You don't got abs like that.
Luigi's banging old broads.
I mean, maybe he's kinky, but I tell you what, a guy who's banging old broads don't got abs. I tell you from first-hand experience.
Luigi
don't ask me how I know.
Without teeth. It could be. You never know.
Luigi gets a gum job.
You ever seen Mario?
Right.
Okay.
If he's fucking the princess, I'm down for it.
Mario's fucking Bowser. That's where he's at this moment.
It's me, Mario.
I don't know. That's wild though that shit came out.
This guy right here, he's not fucking anybody anymore. Yeah. He got fucked, unfortunately.
Maybe some worms or something.
He was fucking people over, and then until he got fucked.
Yeah.
So that's a bummer for him, not for us.
So there you go. Are you guys in the chat in, or are you out on the Luigi porn? Luigi porn.
It's a Luigi. It's a Luigi.
Depends.
Diapers.
That's what I need. Some depends right now.
Diapers. All right.
Wild twist. I didn't expect that.
Right quick.
I gotta take a pee-pee.
We're from our, in our native land, the Philippines, where we're all from, obviously.
Yeah.
Where we have a lot of our fans at. Did you see?
We're moving. We're losing fans, actually.
It's fine. It's fine. It's because we haven't been covering our native lands yet.
We've also been perceived
You've also been what?
So.
And he also, were we going to do that about the pictures for him too?
Oh yeah, like I sent the
pictures?
article, Josh, if you want to see it.
Yeah, for sure.
You're already on the subject to him?
Right on time.
Right on time. But just real quick before we go back to that, I don't know if you saw this, but this is Nightmare Fuel. This is Nightmare Fuel. So I'm riding along. You're on a bridge. This
Kids in the back saying,
this
Daddy,
bridge.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
Are we there
Daddy.
yet? Are we there yet?
Now, damn it.
Not now, damn it. This bridge
tire.
in the Philippines cost $1.225 billion and took 11 years to build. November 2014 to February 1st, 20. Just opened up, brand spanking new. Just to put a little context on the bitch.
And it's still fucked up.
Yeah, but by the way, this guy driving, he's covering a Creed song as he drives.
Oh no!
See what he did there? With on white hole one under the sunlight. Or wait, what's the other one? Hold me now.
Hello, my friend, I'm Rita Girl.
No, he's about to be 6 feet down. Just
been a while.
So they're filming, by the way, because it's new. That's why the guy has the camera out, just to clarify. We're driving out. We're having a good time. I hear some noises. I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that. That's weird noise. And then all of a sudden, don't fucking. That's where it cuts off, and we'll go to the. We'll go.
So is that going over the ocean or like really deep?
Bro,
water?
they got so lucky. Check this out. Bring up the article. They got so fucking lucky. I don't know where the fuck the bridge goes over, and I should because we are Philippine natives. But the bridge,
you're goddamn right.
It collapsed over land.
Oh, lucky. Get me next time.
Bro, collapsed over land.
Wow. It looked ominous. It looked very black, like they're right over the fucking water. And I'm like, up there.
Serve 8.
Ooh,
and looks with Gooder. $25 active eyewear for anyone.
I was running an agency. I was doing consulting.
4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Boom. There it is.
It's a fucking bridge.
Yeah, but how lucky are they? I mean, of all the bridges to collapse, just over land. Why is there a bridge there when it's over land? No idea.
Why did it cost 1.2 billion or whatever, and why did it take so long?
Cross me now.
And you'd think with all that money, it would be indestructible. Indestructible.
Indestructible. I want to see what's his face do that cover though next. Look, it was close to the water. You know what I mean?
Oh, I see.
Better it collapsed there than there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, back to Luigi. What were you saying about the pictures? Is there a second article now?
There's an article in your personal chat.
My personal chat?
I didn't
What
want
does
to
that
muddy. It means I slid into your DMs with some shit, with some Luigi shit. No,
Got it. I mean, that is I wish I had this problem. I don't wish I had his.
You gotta kill people and you gotta go to prison.
I don't want to have that problem. I'll pass on that problem, but I want to have this problem where you're like, you guys gotta stop. Yeah, I'm just drowning.
Let me tell you, the from personal experience when I did the Parkland shooter, he has the same thing. Endless fucking nudes and like women begging for him to fuck them through the prison wall or something. Like it's a thing. It's weird.
You're
usually
telling me
people with daddy issues is the thing.
So this is all I got to do? That's it?
Yeah.
Just got to do some type of mass murder or high profile murder.
It doesn't even have to be about just one.
Yeah, just one.
Luigi just did one.
But it's got to be a good one. Got to be a good one.
Just a good one.
And look at all the poon you get from just one. Just one.
Fuck, I got to find that term, but go on. I'm going to find it.
It's called Sick Fox. So Luigi Mangione is pleading with fans to stop sending so many photos. The 26-year-old accused of gunning down Brian Thompson is urging his fans again to stop sending so many photos.
He told them to like cap it at 5, like not to send more than 5.
There you go.
But I think he's like trying to make a point to this. He doesn't. I think some of the people that are sending him pictures don't realize that the guards get them before he does, and that if they send nudes, that they're not going to get to him. So I think that what they're doing is like, I think these women are like sending him nudes and thinking that he's going to get, and the guards are getting the nudes. And I think he's trying to tell them like, don't send nudes, because if you send nudes, I'm not going to get them. Buford the guard is going to get them, and I'm going to see the shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, the article goes on to say Luigi's allowed to receive photos via Shutterfly and free prints in accordance with mail procedures while in custody. Reads a statement on the fact page of his legal defense. Due to the volume of photos, they could take longer than usual to be screened and shared. Luigi appreciates the photos that are sent and kindly asks that people send no more than 5 photos at a time. Please note that every photo is screened and reviewed by law enforcement. So, yeah, anything you send to an inmate, whether it's online or personal, like that shit's being opened and reviewed to make sure you're allowed to see that, as Cranston was saying. So all the guards are getting some free titties right now. Thanks, Luigi.
Letters, like even if you write them a letter, the guards read all that shit first.
Yes, every single thing, dude. They'll go through your food. They go through everything. Ask my uncle. He's living here with us now. He did a cool 16. Yeah, yes, he did. Yes, he did.
I remember that because I remember you like wanted originally when you had me on Stuck, you wanted me to do like a show about his case, and I was like, I looked over his case like at one point.
Yeah, he had to.
I didn't know he got out.
He had to agree to some bullshit to be out, but he's out nonetheless.
But at least he's out.
Yeah,
I think the whole case was like, there's some bullshit about the whole thing. I think.
Oh, 100%. It's too much even to try to break down and get into right now. But bullshit.
So the condition, the mental, it's not a mental condition. It's like a psychological thing that happens mostly with women that have daddy issues is hybridophilia. So it's an interest or an attraction to those who could commit crimes. So a lot of times it manifests itself in fan mail or just throwing themselves upon these men. Take me, daddy. Take me.
Take me,
daddy.
So
Nicholas Cruz, for example, was getting a bunch of letters where the women would wipe the fucking letter in their pussy just so he could get a smell of their pussies and shit. It's like fucking weird, man.
I remember watching some of these jail shows. The women, because I guess at some point it's not a conjugal visit, but like there's some touching allowed, stuff like that. So they do this thing where I guess they're fucking indiscreetly, but the women ask the men not to jerk off whatsoever because it needs to be fast. So they almost get mad at them if they take too long in this little quick exchange, like, hey, what's good? All right, I'll see you later. It's good. And like in that moment, everything has to come out, and you need, you gotta do a little quick hug. I'm gonna bend over and pick this. I'm gonna jam that son of a bitch in there. I'll be done with it and be good. It's like, man,
it's the only time when.
How does a guy sleep, bro? It's like Christmas. It's literally like Christmas. You're in jail and you're counting down the days until December 25th. Because that's when she comes in the jail. That's when I'm gonna see her, and I've been waiting for this day. You can't even probably sleep the night before. You're all excited. Santa's gonna come. He's gonna leave little cum footprints everywhere. Yeah, it's gonna happen today. I can't wait. I can't wait. It's gonna be so much fun. Can you imagine?
And then you have a great meal in the cafeteria, and you bust in your pants. You're like, God damn it, I wasted.
Not macaroni and cheese.
Yeah, you heard the sound.
Yeah.
No, it's like
fuck.
The slurping.
It's like he's like saving it. He's saving it for Christmas Day, and then he gets raped by Bubba on Christmas.
Yeah, I know.
Slim shit.
And
he's like, oh, the fucking anal trigger got me.
He hit my prostate. No. And she's like,
do not come. Do not come.
I can't help it.
And then, like, that's the first thing she notices when she sees him on Christmas. She's like, "Did you fuck Bubba last night?"
That got dark. This got dark real fast.
It did.
This man just got R-worded, and we're like, ha 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 ha.
Well, to bring it back.
I would figure for Luigi though, I would figure that they won't, like, they're not going to mess with him in the joint, because I just get a feeling that he's going to have a lot of respect with all those inmates for what he did. And I just get a feeling like he's going to have a pass and not get fucked with.
You have such that's such a beautiful, optimistic way to put. I mean, even Luigi's looking at you right now with with a face right now. You just said, huh? How's that gonna? People dude, you're in jail for life. 3 consecutive life. I don't give a fuck what you did.
Is?
What?
It's one right after motherfucking next. Consecutive.
Hell yeah. Right, exactly. Not concurrent, consecutive. We're not going to put all 3 and all 3 go at the same time. No, motherfucker. You're dead and you're dead and you're dead again. They got nothing to lose. They couldn't care that he's getting bitches. You're so fine right now. You are my bitch. You know what I mean? That's how people in jail look at this. Or at the very least, prison. And at the very most, people who are there for a very long time. Maybe the guy who's there for 10 years for a car robbery isn't going to have his way with Mr. Luigi here. But the guy who had a triple homicide and he's there for, 400 years plus 2. I don't know why they add the plus 2. You got 400 years plus 2 years, dude.
Just to make
Give me your fruit cocktail.
Yeah.
Want your cocktail fruit.
Yeah.
Squirrel Master ain't going to be there next time.
Fresh fish.
I'm somebody's bitch.
2 good movies, Half Baked and Life. Love it.
Yeah.
You gonna eat your cornbread?
And I used to write him letters, and like he asked me to send pictures, like not of me, but I would send him like I don't know. I remember what I sent pictures of, but
dick pics.
I would send him pictures, but he was like, you got the guards look at him first, so don't send anything with gang signs, and don't send anything where you like.
I could imagine Cranston sending gang signs in a pic, like Cranston sending gang signs, like, "What's up, yo, East Coast? What's good?" Like he's doing some crazy gang shit.
He ended up getting he had somebody give him like a tattoo while he was in there, and he ended up doing more time instead of getting out because he got in trouble for getting a tattoo while he was in there, because they're not supposed to do that.
You got to be careful, man. So I was in jail today doing a deposition from a murderer. He killed somebody in a Waffle House.
Are you allowed to talk about this?
He was in shackles, and I'm miking him up for the deposition and shit. And I was thinking that. I'm like, you better not, motherfucker.
Do not
If you do something, it's going to keep you in here even longer. But then again, he had nothing to lose because he murdered somebody. He's in there for first-degree murder.
You're so self-important. You think he wants to murder the video guy? There's a lot. There's a lot. There's like the bailiff. There's the judge. Like he's not going to go.
There's no bailiff. There's
video
no judge. It's a deposition.
Right. Okay. Which even furthers my point. He's not waiting. He's not losing. his murder on the video guy. Fuck this motherfucker. Like, you got nothing to worry about, bro. Unless you like legit like spit on him.
The women in the room were fucking freaked out though. I'm like, he's not gonna do anything. Like, you're fine. There's guards everywhere. Like,
well, I'll tell you what. I don't know anything else, but what I do know, he's not gonna harm the video guy. That's 100% factual.
Yeah,
you're good, bro. Don't worry about anything.
What I'm saying is,
did you wear that
fucks with
wig too? It's not gonna be you. Yeah, right. Exactly.
Which means,
guess what?
Any chance of you ever getting out?
Guess who's not on camera though? The video guy. You know what I mean? So you better watch your mouth. Also, okay, he's not gonna fuck with you, but a little slick comment like that, bro, you ain't on camera either. Okay, video guy.
Me, bro.
this content can't make up his mind.
Him like, hey, I'm gonna touch him. I'm gonna make him feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, like you keep wording them, like you keep calling him bitch. You're like,
hey bitch. Hey, bitch, you like when I touch you here, bitch?
Well, you keep flicking him off.
About it.
What you gonna do about it, punk? And then like the next day, you see that he broke out and shit. Like,
oh, shit,
or like,
my man.
I don't know how depositions work, but they're like, you know what, buddy? We were wrong. You're free to go.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Right.
Huh? All right. Our video guy is gonna escort you out the building. Thank you, Duke.
Why do they always fucking throw me in these situations? They put me in the fucking cell alone with a couple prisoners. It's bullshit.
I don't think that's part of the gig. I think that's
I know.
I think you're being sex trafficked. They always put me in the cell with prisoners, and they asked me to
voluntary.
Pull my pants down, and there's no camera there for some reason, but I'm the video guy. They keep telling me, repeat this line. I'm the video guy. I'm the video guy.
Hey, I thought there were supposed to be guards here.
Oh.
Just you and me, bud. Are you ready for this? Don't hurt me.
next time I want some cocktail.
Fruit.
Hello? Is the video guy here? I'm the video guy.
Hey, believe it or not, that court reporter, the stenographer that takes everything down, she was fucking like sweating and freaking out the whole time. I'm like, nothing's gonna happen. Chill out. Like, what are they gonna do? He's gonna do the R. Kelly thing. I believe I can fly and just jump on people.
Or he's gonna be like, do you have your passports? Did you get your shots?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun. That's always fun.
Yeah. At least being in jail's fun.
Oscars recap. We were talking about all these great performances. Luigi Mangione and his 20 sex tapes. I wonder if he's going to get any type of Oscar performance.
Yeah, he probably is going to get an Oscar, huh?
He's gonna
Timothy Chalamet is gonna kill that.
Chalamet.
I think that's what's gonna happen. They're gonna do a Luigi Mangione biopic, and Timothy Chalamet is gonna play Luigi. Watch.
Biodick, maybe.
He didn't win this time. He might for Luigi.
It's gonna be a porn. It's gonna be a biodick, new genre about Luigi Magnamione. He got a huge PhD in fucking dicking down women. And also murdering CEOs of health companies. It's really one or the other.
So did you watch it, Josh? And Cranston, you guys see it? Or
I watched some of it. I missed the first hour and a half or something, and I kind of half-ass watched the end, the last.
So yeah, I saw like 3/4 of it, and then I dipped out. I fell asleep for the very end. I watched it mostly for Conan because I love Conan.
Conan is awesome. He reminds me of like an old school, I guess he is because he's like a Tonight Show guy, but Johnny Carson, even dare I say Jay Leno, a lot of the old school Tonight Show guys, they didn't get too political, or if they did, everyone got it evenly. And as far as I heard about...
So
the video's frozen. Oh, now it's back. It's back.
I thought that Conan did a great job. It was his first Oscars since Jimmy Kimmel did it. What did Jimmy Kimmel do it for like 2 or 3 years? Is that what it was?
I don't remember.
And then so Conan was pretty. People were saying unanimously, basically, that he did a great job and he killed it. I think he was better than Kimmel. So
I don't even think I watched the Kimmel ones. A lot of years I just like go
Again-
and watch the results at the end. Like I look and see who won the awards because I don't usually care much
Again,
about the
with
show.
I feel the same way about him as I do Trevor Noah. Trevor Noah is even more like mild and not funny, but Kimmel has his moments, but he's just like so political to where it's like, okay, come on, where's the humor? You don't have to be so, you don't have to interject your politics all the time.
I think I only put it on because you guys were talking about the first black man. The guy won an award for being the first black man or something. And
Yeah,
I
if you
put
guys saw it
to
on
see
the
what you were
YouTube
talking
video,
about.
if you guys saw our YouTube and TikTok video, me and Lisa were watching in the living room, and the way they edited it was so funny. They made it seem like he was the first black man ever. Like he got an award for first black man. So that's kind of what I was going with, and I don't know if anybody understood my joke, but they were like, and I'm the first black man, and everybody, yes.
Well, yeah, because he
then-
didn't say in his speech what
didn't-
he was,
he stopped
what
right there.
award he was the first black man
Yeah.
for. So he was giving his speech.
So
and
he
he was
was-
like, "I'm the first black man," and
then everybody-
everybody's clapping.
Yeah. And then into the Austin Powers music. Yeah. So that's what I was going for. I don't know if it was clear, but as far as that, I don't know if Josh is still with us.
He got up. He's
Okay.
not,
Okay. So he
he's
went to
not
the
at his
bathroom.
desk.
So I was focused on the jokes, some of the awards, which we can get into that, controversial picks. Do you think that that movie should have won Best Picture? You haven't seen it yet, though.
Which one? I watched it today. I tell you.
Oh, so you did
Remember,
see it?
I remember I was writing to you guys in the chat while I was in the theater watching it.
Oh, right.
I
So
went
you
to
did
see it.
that.
I went to see it because they brought it back in the theater for just for this week, and I think tomorrow's the last day. So I figured I should go see it because I have free. I have a thing where I get 3 movies a week or something.
Okay, you got the
20
membership.
bucks.
Cool.
So I figured I might as well go see it. I mean, I
You
I
feel
could have got a
obligated to
bootleg.
see 3 every week, or like?
No, I used to I've had this thing
That's
for
too
5 or
much.
6 years, and I
Yeah.
used to feel obligated
Is
to
this
get
Movie
my money's
Pass?
worth when I first
Yeah,
started.
Movie
And I used to
Pass.
be always try to go see 3, and now it's like
There's
a
not enough
stretch
good
even-
shit to come out.
Especially the last year or
Yeah, but-
so.
Telling
There's
you.
because after that strike, there was not a lot
Mm-hmm.
of good stuff out, and then even a lot of the stuff that comes out is just not good, or it's just
Dude, the
a
whole
sequel.
industry
It's part, some the
got an
same.
overhaul.
At one point, every movie they had was a double-digit sequel. It was part 5 of this and part 6 of that, and all the shit they had. It was nothing original. But that Anora one, I can't attest to if it was the best one because I haven't seen everything on the list yet.
Okay.
It
So you know
actually-
which ones? You know which ones were up for Best Picture?
No, but I know some of them. I've seen some of them. There's a lot of them I haven't seen, but I will say that it was actually very good, and it definitely deserves to be on the list of best pictures for the
Okay.
year. I can't say 100% that it was the best one out of that list or out of anything that wasn't on that list, but it did deserve to be on the list. It was actually entertaining. I liked it better than I thought I was going to like it.
Listen, I'm a little biased towards the director because he wasted my time on his previous 2 movies, which I thought were fucking god awful. So
Parasite?
now, wait, he did Parasite?
Yeah.
Real
yeah,
quick.
Parasite.
No,
I-
wait.
Keep
It's
going.
the
Keep
same
going.
company, I think,
Real
the
quick,
same-
just
it
keep
was
going. When I
Neon.
left, did the
Different
internet
guy.
change at all? I
Yeah.
don't want to. Did the internet change at all when I left?
It glitched for 10 seconds.
Like when I left, and has it been good since? Because I tried to readjust something to see if that helped. Because you said it froze for a second.
That's
It's
good.
good now.
Okay, sorry.
Good now.
I don't know if it's the same director or not. I just saw something today that said it was a company
No,
called
that was
Neon.
that was a
made both of
Korean.
them.
That was a Korean guy that was he's
Yeah,
legit.
whatever Neon is, something Neon.
I'm talking
they did
about the
both of them.
director.
But that I don't know.
Cranston,
This
you got
director-
Movie
Some
Pass?
kind of connection between some company that had to do with Parasite and this.
You got Movie Pass, Cranston? What's it called? Is it by AMC? What is it?
Yeah, the AMC one.
And how much is that a month?
A-list. It's like 22 or $23,
Dude.
and I think it's going up a couple of bucks in May. It depends where you live too, because it's different by states. There's some states where it's only $20 a month, and some states where it's 22.
Remember
and
when
some
that
states where it's
first came out?
25.
it
It's just
fucking
like-
bankrupted them essentially because you could just for $25, like one movie's like $15. You see 2 movies a month, you're getting your money's worth. And I forget exactly what happened, but they're like, I think it was like even cheaper when it first came out, like $10 or $15 a month or something stupid like that, because it came out right after COVID because they were trying to it was an incentive to get people back, going back to the movie theaters.
It's been out since like 2017 or 18. Actually,
really? Or I
I've
guess
had
I remember
it
the
since
hype
then.
coming out after COVID because they did something with the price or something like that to get people going back into the movie theaters, but the price was wild because of how low it was, and even $25 a month is pretty fucking low.
It's pretty similar to when it started. Like it started like maybe I don't remember if it was 17 or 18, but it was somewhere around there, 2017 or 2018, and then like it's raised like every couple of years they raise it by like $1 or $2.
Don't let that fool you though, Josh, because this has saved the cinemas because it's forcing people to go. They were doing so bad, they tried to figure something out to bring people back. People just weren't going for a while. So it kind of helped.
There were other companies that have done plans like this, like Regal and some other ones. And you could be thinking of that. And that might be. I just know that with this AMC one,
No, I'm thinking of Movie Pass.
Yeah, a Movie Pass or
$18 a year.
Something. There's a couple. You know, but
Movie
I think
Pass
AMC was
is
the second
$18
one.
a year.
Movie Pass was the first one.
Yeah.
Well, Movie Pass was like the OG, but then they like there was some issues with them where they started getting cheap and not covering everything. I think they're the ones you're talking about because
they started
did,
losing
like,
money because people were going.
Yes,
it's
that's what
$18
you're
a
talking
year.
about. Movie Pass, exactly.
Yes,
exactly.
yes.
But it was before COVID. But yes, you're absolutely right. That was Movie Pass. Yeah.
But it looks like in 2025 it's still $18 a year, which is pretty fucking crazy considering.
They brought it back like recently and like
18
changed
a
some
year?
things. I think so.
That's
It's
what it
kind of gotten
says.
different because I know exactly what he's talking about with the Movie Pass. They were losing money because it was too cheap, and people were like going to all these movies with it, and they were getting fucked over, and so they kind of like changed the terms. And that was when AMC came out with their thing as like an alternative to it. So, yeah.
I don't know. What do you guys think in the chat as far as winners and nominees? Do you think that the right people won, the wrong people won? Shamrock says that she didn't tune in at all because Hollyweird is bullshit. It's too political.
I agree with you, Shamrock.
But
It's not wrong.
What people are saying, some people are saying that, Dune Part 2 got best visual effects, which I think is pretty good.
Was that the one you didn't like?
I don't like either Dune because they're fucking slow, and like Conan made a joke about it. He said, "What is this movie about?" Because they're just in the desert, and then they find the spice, and then there's worms, and then you gotta sit here for another 3 fucking hours for part 3.
I liked the second one a lot, but the first
Like
one
it
was
looked
kind
cool.
of like, oh.
It was cool in the theater, but I'll never watch it again. I can't get that.
There's
There's
a lot of stuff like that I wouldn't want to watch.
Oh,
again.
there's shaky shit in the sand, and then rumbling, and then nothing happens.
There's like a Dune prequel now that's on like HBO or Max or whatever it's called, and that's like I tried to watch that the other day and I couldn't really get into it. It got reviewed really bad.
I don't know. I just don't get it.
Making a prequel.
But one thing that people are saying that got robbed, I just watched Nosferatu today. And
that one was awesome.
It was pretty cool, but it did not win. And Dune 2 also did not win Best Cinematography. The Brutalist won. So people are like, people are like, how can you watch Nosferatu and not give that fucking Best Cinematography? The Brutalist is just quick cuts of like war and explosions and screaming, and that shouldn't win.
Dude, but Nosferatu was good. That was one of them. Like, if I didn't have that movie plan, I would not have gone to see it because it looked like it just didn't look interesting to me at all.
Well, I watched it on bootleg.
It was
today.
fucking awesome. They've actually got an extended version on Peacock now, but I wasn't into it enough that I would watch it a second time just for like an extra 10 minutes of scenes. But yeah, it was a pretty awesome movie. So, I would agree it should have been on that list. That should have been on the list.
Speaking of the Brutalist, real quick before you move on, because I know you're trying to, What was the deal with him, Adrian Brody, rambling?
I didn't see that part. Did you see it, Cranston?
He went on and it's weird.
He went on
you know,
for 5 minutes, like the longest.
It's like the
speech ever.
racist, the racist Oscars, because I believe they cut off a few people of color with the music, but then they let this guy ramble on and on and on. You know, it's very odd how the Oscars
Halle
does.
Berry kissed him at the end. Lucky bastard.
Hell yeah!
Again.
You ever seen a swordfish?
Yes, I have.
It's very odd how the Oscars, in my opinion, doubles dips and in what they consider is and isn't, like, I don't know, racism. I don't know how to put it, you know, because they're like, listen, you have to hit these recommendations or you have to hit this list to make sure you can be nominated. But yet, in times like these, where it matters.
The criticism over the years, and remember when Will Smith boycotted it, like, and Jada Pinkett, like 5 years ago, was controversial. Like, it's a bunch of old white people and British people picking all the best picture. It's not representing what the real fucking movies are. It's always boring ass fucking dramas that win best picture. So
Keep
they
his
kind of had a
wife's
point.
name out your mouth.
Yeah, they kind of had a point, but they took it, you know, they made it into a race thing. But they're right. It's a lot of out of touch film critic assholes that like the really slow, boring fucking shit. And usually that's what wins, is the dramatic, really long-winded white people shit. So anyways, I'm going to go on with a couple more winners.
Find this real quick.
So
just go on with it, because I want to get back to this. So go ahead. I'm letting you guys talk.
Really
I'm not
quick.
trying to interrupt you guys, but
So
if you want to keep
best
going.
original screenplay, Anora, which now is on my list. I got to see it since everybody talks about it. Some people are saying
Haven't seen
Substance
that
should have
yet
won
either.
because it was, you know, it was cool. Very good. You should see it. I loved it. Let's see. The winner, Best Director, was the director of Anora, which a lot of people are pissed about that too. They're like, why didn't, this fucking guy, he's kind of a hack. If you look at his old shit, I'm not going to say anything about Anora because I haven't seen it. The Florida Project and that Red Rocket movie with Simon Rex in it, which is basically, I'm not going to say it's normalizing pedophilia, but it's like a 35-year-old guy like having sex scenes with like a 17-year-old girl, and it's like people gave it rave reviews. It's fucking weird, man. It's just cringy. So he's kind of like the new Harmony Korine in my opinion, and he had one hit. So we'll see how he goes. Best Supporting Actor, Kieran Culkin. Did Macaulay ever get one? I think Kieran beat his brother finally. And Best Supporting Actress, Zoe Saldana. Best Actor, as we know, Adrian Brody. And the Best Actress, Mikey Madison from Anora. So, and Anora winning Best Picture. So there you go. I think overall, pretty dead on. I mean, you guys agree with the picks, and you haven't seen them all, right?
Yeah, I haven't seen them all. That's why I can't
Anora,
really say.
Best Picture of the Year, Anora. What do you think?
Once I watch The Brutalist and The Substance and maybe another one
and
or two, I
Nosferatu.
could tell you.
Oh,
Nosferatu
you saw
was actually really good.
You saw it.
I would probably say I like Nosferatu better than Anora, to be honest with you.
Is
Some
Anora
people were saying it's the Russian Pretty Woman, so it's not original. It's just
I see. I haven't seen Pretty Woman either, so
same plot.
I can't say.
Prostitute that meets a rich guy.
But doesn't
See,
Anora
that's not exactly what
Anora
this is
goes back
about,
to
and I
being
don't
like a
wanna
little
spoil
kid
it
or
for
something
you, but
like
it's
that?
Not really.
Honora
it's
Cranston.
Not really that he. It's not really that
right.
she meets the rich guy. I mean, it kind of is,
Well,
but there's
close
like
enough.
there's a big twist to it of what the.
Damn, nobody's seen any of these.
With the
Doesn't
rich
she go
guy
back
is.
to try to be like a little kid or something like that? Like she goes back to be younger or something like that. It's something weird like that, isn't it?
No,
I'm telling you, the FBI needs to investigate this director. He's a fucking weirdo. All of his movies are weird. Weird as fuck. There's something in his life that he's trying to tell us about.
This is something where like the guy's parents are rich and he's trying to act like he's rich and she thinks he's rich and like finds out later and he was just doing the whole thing to piss his parents off.
Yeah, so you guys in the chat, you should see these movies if you want to, but you know, they're supposedly the best movies of the year, and I saw a couple of them, and I still got a couple others to see.
So,
what do you think?
These are what the Academy Awards want to be requirements for lead or significant supporting actors from an unrepresented or racial ethnic group. At least one of the lead actors or significant supporting actors submitted for Oscar consideration is from an underrepresented racial or ethnic group. Now, my point of bringing this up is just
race wars. Well, no.
Just
I'll add it in post.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, it's just their hypocrisy of saying this is a requirement, but yet they'll go on and let Adrian Brody rant and rant and rant. But
with
yet,
his big ass nose, right?
Yeah, and then cut off people of color with the music really quickly.
I feel like there's a little leeway for best actor though. Like once you get up to the final awards, they kind of are like, okay, this is a big
to
deal.
me
Let's have
kind
them
of
a little
sounds
more.
racist. I think every person who wins an award should get the same time. I don't think.
Yeah,
there's
I
a-
know. I don't know if they meant it that way. I'm just saying towards the end of the show, you know, they make a big deal about the best actor, best actress, and best picture.
Wait. So are you defending Hollywood and saying they are not like
I don't
this?
know what they do. I'm just telling you.
But it's
they're
pretty
probably
obvious
giving
that
them-
they pander and yet they also are. You know what I mean? They are two
I've
of
never
the
seen
same.
this, by the way, this list, so I don't know.
It's not a list. It's just like
requirements.
Yeah. But you don't see the hypocrisy in Hollywood. Is that? I guess that's what I'm more trying to
There's
get.
definitely hypocrisy. I mean, it's like a lot of these movies are just this is just a group of like elite Hollywood people who are picking these things and saying like, "Yep, this is the best movie. This is the best what they think is the best movie."
And they have a board of people that are anonymous voting on this behind closed doors.
And in your best movie, you have to hit best movie requirements.
I didn't know about it.
That's
like
that's like what
requirements.
That's like weird.
Beyond the list or something.
Huh.
No, I mean, like you have to have X amount of people in your movie or working
weird.
on the movie, which is fine, I suppose. There's nothing really wrong with that, but it's just like, how are all the best movies supposed to have the same things all the time? Just seems like.
I'll tell you the thing that I like about it is that. Not that, but these awards in general is it does give some attention to some of these movies because like that Anora movie, like I actually enjoyed it, but it was in the theater this summer and I didn't bother to go see it because I didn't even know what it was and I just didn't think it was something worth seeing. But then when I heard all the hype about it, I figured I should see it because it was in the awards list, but I actually enjoyed it. But I would have never seen it if they hadn't talked about it in the awards list. And so it does good at bringing attention to some of these lower budget movies that I would have never bothered to see.
That's one good thing for the independent community. As I said earlier, the movie industry is going through a complete change right now. So it's good that this guy's an indie guy. It was a $4 million budget, which is relatively small, and it won Best Picture. So now they're saying this opens it up for the indie community. So there's good to it. I just don't particularly like the guy's work.
I don't know anything about his work.
I guess I must be confused.
Red Rocket and watch the Florida Project.
Hearing the names don't sound like something I would want to see. I don't know what they're about. They just don't sound like something I would want to watch.
Florida Project, as Floridians, it's just one of those fake documentaries, and it depicts Kissimmee, Florida, which for people that don't know what it's like, it shows the trashy Florida man and all the fucking weird Floridians that are white trash that live near Disney, but they're on the outskirts, and it's just like kind of like the same tone as Kids and Gummo, where it just doesn't feel like a movie. It feels like they're filming random people. I just didn't like it. It was
I usually don't look at like what director did what for future. There's only one director, one guy that I like his movies where I will go see it just because I like his past movies, and that's Christopher Nolan. Like most of his movies that I've seen, I really like them. Like Oppenheimer a couple years ago, to me that was, I think it did win Best of the Year. I could be wrong, but that was like, there was no doubt about that to me. When I saw it in the theater when it came out, I said then, this is the best movie of the year, and it was. It's not. I wouldn't want to watch it again, but it's a masterpiece. It really was.
Yeah.
And a lot of his movies that I've seen, I really like, and I still have a few that I haven't seen. But anything that he makes in the future, like to me, that's like I must
like Tenet.
Nolan. That's one I haven't seen. I own it, but I have not ever had time to watch it. And theaters closed down. I had tickets to see it, and then they shut the theaters down. I never ended up getting to see it. So I bought it in 4K, but I've just never had time to watch it.
From what I hear, it's pretentious, purposely confusing, and long. So unless you are looking to watch it multiple times and uncover all the layers, you're not going to really know what's going on until the third viewing.
That's what I heard. You got to watch it more than once.
All right. So, anyways, wrapping up the Oscars,
did you see
Adrian
Adrian Brody? Yeah, we're sticking with. I wanted to get back to the Adrian Brody thing real quick. Did you see while he was accepting his award, him throwing his gum to his girlfriend?
Yeah, and I saw people bitching about that.
That was like my favorite thing. I don't care. I don't care if it's disrespectful or respectful.
I don't either.
It was like the most exciting thing of the Oscars, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
He was just like, you know what? Take this gum, and she was so adamant to catch it or not drop it. She was like so
He
pumped.
catches it and starts chewing it.
Yeah, ABC, bitch, ABC. Yeah, check it out. So here he is. He's winning. Thank you so much. I'm the penis. He looks like a penis, doesn't he?
This is the guy that got banned from SNL for doing the Jamaican.
Look, he throws. She's like, throw it to me, baby, and she misses it. She's like, son of a shit. You saw that?
And that what spawned the article that said, how disrespectful. He was not only chewing gum, but throwing his spat out gum.
It would be disrespectful if she was just standing there with her arms crossed and it went and just hit her right in the middle of the forehead. And she was like, what the fuck? But she was literally running up like, throw it to me. Like she was like a fan in some like rock show where the guitarist was throwing a pick. He was like, yo, you want it? Here you go. Yo, meet me in the fucking back room later, girl. Like she wanted to catch it. Look. Oh my God. Oh my God. How's that disrespectful? It's weird.
For him to have it in his mouth in the first place, Josh.
Yeah.
You know, you're at a nice event and you're chewing gum.
Did you see what Adam Sandler was wearing? Okay.
Yeah.
He's allowed to chew gum. Okay. Mr. Sandler was wearing casuals. Why can't he chew gum casually?
Because he's Adrian Brody, God damn it. But they gave him 6 fucking minutes to talk about God knows what.
Are you being really facetious though, or like legit?
No,
People were
like,
mad at the gum thing.
I didn't watch it. I'm never gonna watch that speech. As soon as I heard 5.5 minutes, I don't want to fucking hear anything.
Oh, his speech went 6.5 minutes, 5.5 minutes.
6.5 minutes.
Ooh.
Even worse. Ooh. Did he make any sense? Was he going in circles? Was he?
Duke, I'll tell you, if
racism?
anyone goes 6.5, 5.5 minutes, there's a lot of repeats in there. You know, there's a lot of fillers.
Oh, I thought it was
going
a sex
on.
joke. Like, if you go 6 minutes, you're a fucking legend.
You're Luigi Mangione. You make 20 sex tapes. You go fucking 6 minutes.
Yeah, did I miss anything from the end of the Oscars, Cranston? Noteworthy?
I don't think so.
Not really. I kind of got tired. I was like, I've watched it.
How about favorite moment?
Usually the last thing is the best
Conan,
picture.
favorite moments. I thought Conan's stand-up, like everything he did, was pretty
You
great.
know,
Ben Stiller.
Nope.
The
Not
thing
mine.
ended and they had some other show on, and like I wasn't even paying attention, and I thought the show that was on after it was still from the Oscars. Just how close I was watching it.
Yeah, I feel it. Yeah, Ashley keeps bringing up the Quincy Jones tribute. I mean, I don't know. I didn't see that.
I will see your Quincy Jones tribute, and I will raise you. I have to look at her name because I don't even fucking know her. Diane Warren.
Oh, is it the girl singing?
Listen, Diane Warren, after 16 nominations for original best song, Diane Warren, Our Lady in the Green Shirt on the right, is up against, guess what? Billie Eilish on the left.
Oh, no.
So how do you think this goes over for our gal, Diane Warren? Do you think she makes it?
No, she's long overdue. She should get this one,
Yeah.
right?
16 nominations. She's been preparing her whole life for this moment right now, right here. Here we go.
Billie Eilish.
Look at that face. Look at that face. I want you to watch the face in real time, folks, when it happens. When she says, Billie Eilish. Why? Look, right now, she knows. Listen, I've been here 16 times already. Yeah. I'm not stupid. I'm kind of stupid, but I'm not I'm 15 out of 16 stupid. You know what I mean? Like, I'm giving it 1. I have an optimism of 1. I will give that. I have to give it 1 or else I wouldn't be here. That's why her mouth looks like that. That's why she's dressed like that. You know,
and this little punk comes along and fucking takes it from her.
Right. If you're playing an RPG game and you have an optimism level, it would be an optimism level of 1. You would have 1 right now. Until
Billie Eilish.
Until that moment right there. Duke, do me a favor. When she says Billie Eilish, hit me with the dun 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 dun.
Okay.
Let's get that one going. You got it ready?
Yep.
Ready?
Mm-hmm. Billie Eilish.
That fucking face.
That poor lady. She went and killed herself later that night.
Mm-hmm. Murder suicide.
Legend says.
Look at everyone just having their.
He's like, not again.
This is the first Oscar and nomination for
that this bitch didn't win.
the brother and.
They're having such a good time next to her because they just won. You know. Wow! Oh my God, we fucking won! And she's just like.
Yeah, I got it.
There you go.
She's contemplating quitting forever.
You remember how David Carradine took himself out?
You can see the exact moment her heart breaks.
I think tonight I may go out like him. Like Mr. David Carradine.
Her hopes and her expectation.
Actually, that David Carradine, you know that guy from what the fuck is his name? The guy who plays like cousin Eddie in Christmas Vacation.
Yeah, Quaid. Randy Quaid.
Yeah, he was like talking about the Gene Hackman being found dead or whatever, and he was talking about that guy that you just mentioned, and he was saying that it was like some plot because of the Epstein list, all these like actors, like he's saying
that
like
guy
Gene
is
Hackman
whacked.
and all them other people knew too much, and so they like had them all killed. You know,
that's
like,
his claim to fame these days. Is he's the crazy conspiracy theorist that just like makes some shit. He's trying to stay relevant, I guess. Great actor. I wish he would make a fucking movie, but
and he was given a list of all these
he's
people, and that was
blacklisted.
David Carradine was one of them. He was talking about all.
He was claiming they didn't die that way. They didn't.
All whacked because of the Epstein list or some kind of.
He was claiming they didn't die by their own hands. It was other involvement.
Yeah.
Is that the claim, Cranston?
Something like that.
About like covering things up, and that's why he had to die. Whatever.
That
at 95 years old?
The powers that be had him whacked or something.
Yeah, the Gene Hackman thing is kind of a bummer to see him go. I mean, just last year, I don't know if you remember last year, but he was there was a video of him going to like a fast food place, or like he was driving a car, getting a burger at a McDonald's or a Wendy's or a Burger King, wherever he was, In-N-Out Burger, whatever it is in California. But he was driving at 94, getting a burger, just eating there, and they're like, "Look, Gene Hackman." And I think at that point it was like 20 years since he was like really filmed out in public. Like he was in a diners, drive-in and dives, whatever the guy. What the fuck's his
Guy
face?
Fieri.
Guy Fieri. He was in a Guy Fieri episode. But other than that, he's really
been retired. Yeah.
He was very but not just retired. He's been very reclusive, right? He's been very elusive. The elusive Gene Hackman.
When you're in like your late 80s, I mean.
But he's the last actor to really be like that. Like, tell me another actor right now, besides Jack Nicholson, besides him, that really isn't. He's not making every statement like fuck Robert De Niro. He's gone. He makes too many statements. You know what I mean? Jack Nicholson, Gene Hackman, they're very low key off the screen. You know what I mean? And I really do think that's what makes a good actor, in the sense that you don't know how they really are off screen. Because as soon as you don't like someone's politics, as soon as you don't like somebody's fucking music preference, you already see them differently on screen. You're like, no, fuck that person. I don't like them. But if Philip Seymour Hoffman, I don't think we knew much about him off screen, did we?
No.
And he was always weaseling his way in a different role in a good way. I'm saying he was always he was always able to. Because when you don't know much about somebody, it's easier to see them in certain roles. When you know too much about somebody, it limits them in how they can be a character actor.
So you're saying you look at Robert De Niro differently now? You don't like his work because of his politics?
Not De Niro. I'm just saying he's more outspoken. It was just an example of being more outspoken. I have no opinion on De Niro.
Because he's always going to have Scorsese movies. He puts them in every movie.
Listen, I don't like Robert De Niro because I saw how he punched or kicked a guy in that Scorsese movie, and they just kept it in like that.
Raging Bull?
Where he No. What's the one where they use the old age technology? The brand new one. The brand new Scorsese Netflix,
Okay,
the Irishman. Yeah, where he's the young guy, but he's old. It's Robert De Niro playing a 20-year-old, essentially. And
right, yeah.
And 80-year-old guy kicks a 20-year-old guy. And they're like, see, this is how 20-year-olds move. It's like, ugh, no, it's not. That's gross. That I don't care about his politics. I care about how he kicks people.
That was a one and done right there for me. Like, I watched it and I was like, I never have to watch this again. It was good and all, but it was long.
Yeah, it was long. I heard that I read that the reason that Gene Hackman was like out getting the burger was like he would be like sneaking out because his wife wouldn't let him eat burgers and shit because he had some like heart condition. So she had him on like health food and he would like sneak out and go to the burger place when she wasn't around and shit like that.
Yeah, people in the chat want to stick to that. Do we have any theories about how he died? Like,
whether that be the case or not, dude, at 94 being able to drive and move around on yourself is pretty fucking commendable.
Yeah,
I do have a theory on how he died. So the theory is,
can we go over just go over from the beginning first before we jump to the end?
Yeah.
When you first heard about it, what did you think? Because everyone's first speculation was carbon monoxide poison. A first good theory I heard was because he was driving, because he was that old, he had driven his car, he drives his car into the garage, forgets it's on, leaves it running, and that's what led to carbon monoxide poison. I was like, that's not a bad one. I just didn't believe it at first. What were some of the ones you guys were kicking around at first?
That was the only one for me because like his dog, his wife, and him were all found dead in the same area. So I thought it was weird. Yeah, same house.
The theory that I'm hearing is he's really old. His wife's kind of like his caregiver. She's found laying on the ground by a thing of pills that were like for blood pressure.
Oh, you're going to now.
The pills later, so.
And so
we're talking about it first,
they're
but all right.
thinking that she had some kind of medical issue and she like was going for her pills to help for the medical issue, and then she like ended up passing out, and he's old and without his caregiver, he's pretty much like stuck there. And so then she's like hurt or dead and he doesn't know what to do, and he like opens the front door, figures he can't go anywhere, so he leaves the door open, and he ends up just eventually dead because there's nobody there to take care of him. The same thing with the dog, there's nobody there to feed the dog.
Well, there was two other dogs.
That's the theory, is that she died from some medical issue, and then he was just, the rest of them were just kind of
Okay, that's one theory. Josh, go ahead with you said the interesting point is that 2 out of the 3 dogs survived, so it wasn't them not
Right.
getting food.
And the theory is kind of in reverse because he had a pacemaker in, they knew that his last major event with his heart was February 17th. So this was 9 days after they were found. My theory is possibly she was involved in his passing, and or it's one of those things where you're like, the person I love is gone. You know, I'm kind of panicking. My favorite dog, no one else is going to be able to take care of my favorite dog. Fuck the other 2 dogs, you know, because you're thinking kind of, this is the one that meant the most to me. It's coming with me. I kill the dog, and then I take the pills and pass and die myself. But the thing is, they say that his passing was sudden as well. So it's like, did she?
It's all up in the air
did he? Did he have some ailment where he didn't want to? You know, he wanted to die on his own terms, and so she gave him this medication where it happened, but he took it himself, so she wasn't involved, and then she's kind of panicking,
which is very similar to yours. Says that the theory is he died, the wife was devastated, so she frantically killed herself by downing the pills, and when they found the pills falling over, one of the dogs ate them. So
okay,
I thought
he
the
died,
dog.
she killed herself, and then the dog accidentally, ate some pills.
I thought the dog was in a crate. The dog that died, it was like in a, like a
no,
thing.
the dog was a few feet away from her. The dog was a few feet away from her, and then the other 2 dogs were just. At first, it sounded like they were out in the backyard.
What the fuck happened to them?
But then the other dog, but then the other article said they were just found around the property.
Well, I mean, if there's nobody around to feed the dogs too, it's like they're gonna eventually starve to death without food, right? I mean, it said it had been like 9 days or something.
Right.
So, I mean, I don't know. Maybe
but he was in a more advanced stage. He was in a more advanced stage of decomposition than she was, which is why they're suspecting, which she died a few days after him, because his pacemaker showed signs of an event happening on the 17th where it never kicked back on. So yeah, exactly. And I do think it's kind of like it's that weird love triangle thing or whatever. Like, I can't go on now that he's gone. And I like that idea that she didn't kill the dog. That would make me feel better. She didn't kill the dog, but when she fell over and died with the pills in her hands, the pills kind of spilled on the floor, and that dog was kind of around and was like, I'm gonna lick this up. I'm a dog. I'm hungry. Let me eat some food. Why I feel tired now,
You think they're ever gonna know all the answers?
Most definitely. What's weird?
Just gotta wait.
What's weird is off the bat, the cop said no foul play, right? So already, Gene Hackman. To me, foul play. If the dog died from her, I don't think they could say no foul play. Am I incorrect, Cranston, or no? Like, if the dog died from somebody else, like if Gene Hackman died at the hands, no foul play kind of means to me, in my opinion, like if someone commits suicide, the cops would still say no foul play. Is that an incorrect statement or no?
Maybe, might be true.
I have no fucking idea. I'm confused by all of it. None of the facts make sense. It's weird.
You would figure that if she was trying to kill herself, she would find something better than her blood pressure medication, though.
Right?
I don't know. It's like, fuck it, I don't want to live anymore. I'm gonna go grab my thyroid medication.
If that'll do the trick, though, yeah. If that'll do the trick,
I think she would have something better in the house than that, but I don't know.
Yeah. It's hard to put your mind in that, if you're about to unalive yourself, you're obviously not thinking rationally in the first place. So you're not really I'm just going to take a bunch of these and see what happens kind of thing. Who knows? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know what would
I don't know how
blood pressure medication would kill her unless it overwhelmed her liver or something,
Right.
Something like that.
Yeah, probably too many of them would.
I mean, you could take a bunch of Advil.
I'm sure it's not good, but it's like you would figure there would be a difference between taking 50 fucking Vicodin or something and taking your 50 of your blood pressure medication.
I mean,
or something.
if you
I
took
don't
like
know.
50 Advil, you
I
would
have no idea.
you would get liver toxicity and die.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
seriously,
Like,
yeah. If you take
liver,
enough
yeah,
of anything,
for
pretty
sure.
much, yeah. That's why they have
just
those
because the
warnings.
acetaminophen, just in general, just fucking liver toxic as fuck. So
Yep. So as far
it's a
as
bummer.
the
It's a bummer. Favorite Gene
Oscars-
Hackman movie?
Oh, Hackman. I'm going with Heartbreakers. Nobody knows that movie, but I love it.
Poseidon
favorite-
Adventure.
My favorite with him is probably Crimson Tide.
Crimson Tide's a good one. I love Mooseport. Welcome to Mooseport. It's my favorite one.
I gotta see that one. Is that comedy?
No, dude, it's with Ray Romano and him. That's his last movie ever. It was a dud.
It's not a comedy.
It is a comedy. It's just sad though. You know what I mean?
I was gonna say in a dramatic role by Ray Romano. Hey, where you
How
going? I can't do his
are you
voice.
doing? How are you doing? Come on. Everybody
Sound
loves
like a
me. you know?
frog.
What are you doing? Everybody loves me. Come
Jewish
on.
frog.
I'm a Jewish frog. Come on. You know what I mean? Everybody loves me.
Yeah, but as far as wrapping up the Oscars, I wanted to get to the people they didn't give a proper.
Yeah, what was that
memoriam
about?
To. I think they just slipped up, and again, I think it's people that they subconsciously or consciously don't consider to be Academy Award level actors. Because if you think about the actors they didn't talk about, have they been nominated before?
Bro, Tony Todd, come on. That's
Has
ridiculous.
he been nominated ever? I don't think so. For an
No, but-
Academy Award.
But he was a candy man, dude. You
I
can't,
know.
you
I
can't
agree
leave
with
the
you.
Candy
I'm
man
a
out.
horror
And he-
fan.
And he
but
was the fucking creepy dude
but
in
again,
Final Destination. and shit.
Academy Awards are serious movies and they're dramas.
Oh, that's true.
Harriet the Spy, Michelle Trachtenberg. How dare you, sir?
Yeah, like
how dare
Buffy.
you? You know?
No, I agree. Even Shannon Doherty, man, they put in their time. They're
Who's
big tent.
Who's Bernard Hill? Who's that guy? He also.
I'm not
anybody
quite
know?
sure, but you know Olivia Hussey, right?
Well, I
You
know.
remember them titties?
I don't remember them titties.
Juliet, the original Romeo and Juliet.
In Leo with Leo.
No, the original in the 70s.
I know. Then I do not remember.
They didn't make you watch that in school. They made
I
us
know
watch
she
that.
did, but I watched the one with Leo.
No. And what's kind of fucking fucked up later, her and the guy who played Romeo tried to sue the filmmakers many years later because it showed them in their teens. They were 17, 16, and it showed her breasts at like 16 or 17.
What
It's
a
like, hey,
hussy.
wait a minute. 30 years later, this is not cool.
It's like the Nirvana
fucking
baby.
Nirvana baby.
Yeah,
Remember
Jinx.
that
Yeah,
one, the
exactly.
baby, the kid grew up and tried
was
to
talking
sue
about
them
that
for
today.
putting the fucking his naked baby picture on the album or whatever.
What was really
Cranston,
awkward is-
every year he's tried to sue them. You know what? I'm doing it again.
We
You know
did
what?
that one on Stuck at Night.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Every
No, but
fucking year, this guy.
The weird thing about Romeo and Juliet is they would play it in class, and the teacher forgot about the nude scene, the fucking scene or whatever. So he walks away to go do whatever, smoke a cigarette or something, and all the tits come on the TV, and all the kids are like, yeah, this is the best movie ever. And he comes in frantically. He's like, wait, fast forward. Hey, you didn't see that, did you? So we were shocked by the titties.
Speaking of
Sadly,
shocked,
underage titties.
anything else from the Oscars? 'Cause
No, that's pretty much it. I don't know,
I
anybody
want
in
to
the
go with
chat
the word
have
shocked.
favorite-
Go ahead.
favorite
Sorry, keep going.
moments?
I was glad that Timothy Chalamet won like the best music or whatever, right? I think he won
No.
best music.
I'm glad that Adam Sandler
he
said
did
To
Chalamet.
sound like Bob Dylan's not that hard though.
Yeah, but he's like he did good with playing. He played all those songs himself in the movie, which I
Yep.
was surprised because when I saw the movie, I thought it was like when they made that Bob Marley movie, most of that was like lip synced or whatever. But like when I was watching it, I couldn't tell stuff is from like 1976, and it kind of like they skipped. We got done with his era like way before 1976.
It's kind
so
of
it
his
didn't have
origin story,
Some
right?
of my kind of.
That's fine.
It's kind of like how he came up. It was a lot about like him like saying "fuck you" to the folk music people, being more like for rock instead of folk. Going to like the folk festival and refusing to play folk music and playing rock music instead, and pissing all the folk people
Yeah,
off.
I mean that's really what you want to see is all the controversy and how he was like, the guy that forged ahead when everybody said this is not music, this is protest shit.
A lot of his music is protest shit. Even the stuff that I'm talking about in '76, like he has a song, like my favorite song of his is called "The Hurricane," and it's about Reuben Carter, the boxer, getting like falsely charged with murder and getting a life sentence, and he did like multiple years in prison for a crime he didn't do, just because it was like these racist people in New Jersey knew he was the #1 contender for the heavyweight or middleweight championship, and they didn't want him to win. They didn't want a black guy to win the championship, so they framed him for murder so that he wouldn't win the championship, basically. But Bob's song about it it's like incredible. It's like a 10-minute fucking song. Like his good songs are like, he has a lot of songs that are like fucking ballads. They're like these like 10-minute long fucking songs.
Yeah, I never got into him, but I did get to see him once with my student who was obsessed with it, my guitar student, and he did a pretty good job. A good mix of all of his hits, and then in his later years, he likes to do jazz more, so there were a couple jazz covers he did.
See, like, I have some stuff of his that I like really, really like a lot, and then there's other stuff of his that I just don't care for at all, and it's kind of like
I just don't care for any of it, you know what I mean? Nah, I respect him. He's a great writer, but I don't know. It's very folk.
Very folk.
I don't like the folk stuff, but some of the stuff that's not folk, I like.
You brought up shocked and shocking. There's been a meme making the rounds on Facebook, on TikTok, on Instagram that has a man with a shocking face on it that I think deserves a little attention here.
Oh, yes, this guy.
Yes, this I had. Are you aware of this band? Are you aware of this guy?
Now I am. I've heard the band name, but I never like.
Yeah, that dude's creepy. I remember that.
This is the one that's more specifically going around. It says when you blacked out in 1987 on tour with Motley Crue, and you just sobered up in 2025 playing happy hour at a Chili's in Tempe, Arizona.
Oh, Jesus.
This guy's face. look at his fucking. And like, I picture him just waking up like, what the fuck? And he just got. Here's the original video. Yeah, thank you everybody, Tempe, we love you. Look at him. He's got fucking like a fan blowing his hair. He is so shocked. his fucking face. Home sweet home.
What kind of drugs is he on?
None.
Zero.
He's sober now.
No
he
way.
was on a lot of drugs.
I gotta say, like,
He's like
people
on all
that
of
didn't
them.
people that didn't know his band, this is gonna give them a big ass boost now.
Yeah, it is. So, Pentagram's gonna blow the fuck up.
They have their second.
Here's me when my heart drinks 2 energy drinks. It's so fucking perfect.
Or the pre-workout.
And I love how they all drop in from above. Like,
yeah,
like there's a
they green screen his ass.
Yeah, there's a whole thing now where like this guy's dropping in from above. I don't know if this is it, right? Yeah. Do you think anyone can tell I'm high? Also me. Doon, 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 doon. Like, yeah, more time. That one's good. his fucking face, dude.
So check him out.
Pentagram.
Pentagram.
Yeah.
Their shit sucks.
Even though,
I'm expecting his head to like do a 360.
Yeah, I know. This one is it's 1991 and your mom rolls down the window to ash her cigarette, but the ash still lands in your face.
Oh God.
Come on, you fuck. There we go. It's so good. He just makes the shock face to every single and And like that's a slow fade out. He drops in and they fade him out to the left. It's fantastic. Like this guy's got over 46 million views.
I saw a libtard version of that where it said
it's like Trump talking or something.
Yeah, your face every day hearing the new executive orders coming.
I would have loved that. That's great. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. That's fucking great. That's great. Well, props to Bobby Liebling, whatever his name is from Pentagram. There you go, buddy.
Who the fuck knows? But now that guy's huge again. Did we want to talk about Florida Man games? It was in the tight, or
yeah, we don't got to. But speaking of huge again, did you see Dank DeMoss has an OnlyFans?
Oh my god, are we on this bitch again?
Should we even watch this video? Is it gonna get us in trouble?
Too booty.
She's too bootyful.
Wait a second. So is there a
there's no nudity, but she's wearing a 2-piece. But I guess in her case, it's like a 14-piece or something.
Hold on, let me get the lube.
Booties.
Yeah,
and let me get the lube. I'll
get the lube. Go get the Diddy lube. All right, Washington.
The baby oil.
Get your maple syrup from your jerk off your maple trees, whatever you guys do up there.
I think I'm ready.
All right. Oh, this would be the perfect time
for a while.
God damn it!
Good to go.
I need fucking Bobby Liebling's fucking thing to drop him in while we're watching Dank DeMoss. Dun, 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 dun. God damn it! I'm gonna do that. We gotta do that. All right. So it says Dank DeMoss is already on pace to be a multi-millionaire, even without her Lyft lawsuit after men keeping her paid through her OnlyFats. That's right. She's on OnlyFats. I said that. OnlyFats. Anybody? Somebody? Anybody? Nothing? Okay.
Yeah.
No problem.
OnlyFats.
Oh, right.
Oh, hey-oh.
Two booty shorty. Two booty shorty.
That guy looking at it, the singer of Pentagram. Realizing this is the new kink that he didn't.
What is going on? Is that her backside or her front
Two
side?
booty shorty. Two booty
You gotta
shorty.
move many roles to.
Do you like that? Is that good for you?
That's doing it for me.
You know who else it's doing it for?
Coming to the main stage, Dank DeMoss. On stage that is indestructible.
No, Duke. Play her real music coming to the stage. What's her real music? All right, tell me when you got it, and then I'll do the intro. Tell me when.
Oh my God! Hold on. In the meanwhile, enjoy the midget strippers from Total Recall music.
Tell me when you got it.
Okay, I got it.
Yeah, I wanted.
And we need to use that music now.
Tell me when you got her.
I'm ready.
Her music queued up. Okay, ready? And now, coming to the stage,
out of Detroit, Michigan, the one, the only, the extra large, Dank DeMoss.
Fuck yeah. And then he's like, doon, 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 doon,
This guy. What the fuck happened?
I wish.
It's okay.
I know, yeah. We need like a video intro. I want him on the intro somehow, but there's no way because it's the video. Is this?
No, but if you get the green screen version, I'm sure somebody's uploaded it. Take that. You could put it over anything.
He's breathing so hard, and this guy's just rocking out next to him. the Fat Albert music is kind of funny with
the bass player.
Yeah,
boom, boom, boom. Oh God.
It's too much fun.
Yeah. So we got videos, we got picks of the week. I mean, we did a lot. So
we gotta
don't
just get to the
necessarily need to
videos.
do
We can
much, but-
mix the picks of the week. Happy birthday, Bill Murray. Thank God. Happy birthday. He's a funny guy. I honestly
Funny guy.
I appreciate him more off screen than I do on screen. I'll be honest with you. I like Bill Murray, but I do enjoy his antics when like people were like, please sleep at my house, Bill Murray, and he would find random places to crash at. Like, that's cool. Bill Murray movies?
No? Name one. Name your favorite. Come on.
It's gonna be like Ghostbusters. It's gonna
There you
be
go.
Groundhog
That was
Day.
the one I said.
Okay.
Those are the ones that I was listening
Yeah.
to.
Yeah.
I'm going to be a
Scrooge.
contrarian.
Man,
I'm going to be a
Scrooged a
contrarian and
lot.
say Ghostbusters 2, baby.
Okay, Carpathian.
I don't know why I like that one.
Because you got a
See,
puppet now.
I like the first one better, but
Yeah, I'm sure.
well, I mean,
better.
for his lines, he had some funny lines, like when they were going to talk
Zombieland's
to the
pretty
mayor
great.
and shit. I forgot he was in that.
Oh yeah,
Anyways.
BM. I forgot. That's more of a cameo kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
All right.
So,
all right.
anyways,
we could save
yeah.
Florida Man games for next week. We didn't put that on there.
I'm thinking
so
some
fuck
cool videos, like a couple videos.
that. I got a great one involving a cat. Let me show you this video.
Of course, you fucking do.
Allow the meanness to consume you. Okay, please.
Oh no.
Tell me when to pause. Tell me when you want to say something. I have a few things I'm going to say, but
We've been getting complaints about that in our comments.
That's fine.
Can you let the video play?
I don't
please?
care.
For the love of God.
I know you won't.
Why
Do
does this
it.
jackass keep talking over every fucking video?
That's how we avoid copyrights. I'm sorry. All right, so this guy, he was stuck for 16 hours, but then his cat saves him. You hear that, boys? His pussy saves the day. That's right. 16 hours later, mind you. So, cat's kind of a dick, too, if you ask me.
I relive it a million times, and what if he wouldn't have been in there with me? I'd be dead today. That's it.
But Ron Williams is alive and with quite a tale to tell. The main character is his pet cat, Fluffy.
That's right.
Ron adopted Fluffy from a friend not too long ago.
And I looked at him, and I just fell in love with him.
Yo, this poor
No
cat.
homo.
This poor cat, by the way, is living with an 85-year-old man. The guy probably can barely change the litter. The cat's probably living in shit conditions just because this guy needs a companion before he dies. Have a family, you jackass, not an animal, right? Fuck this
Everybody's
guy.
dead around
Yeah.
me.
I don't have any family. Can I
I got no place left
all right.
to go.
I'm gonna veer off real quick, and we're gonna watch this guy, this 27-year-old, cry about not
Actually,
having a
we've done
family.
this a couple of times, but my name is Jeremy Hopper, and it's nice to meet y'all. To anyone who sees this,
And I'm an alcoholic.
but I'm the last member of my family left.
Oh yeah.
Where?
Fucking sad, man.
Really?
Is it? I don't know.
Oh my
I'm looking
God,
for
you,
my
you
shit
guys
over
are
here.
sad right now.
That's kind of sad, but he just realized.
Exactly, and you're recording it too. It's your 17th time recording that you're sad. Fuck off.
There ain't nobody else.
There ain't nobody else left except the 17 takes I just took.
They've passed away. I'm 27, and my mama died before she was even 40.
Whose fault is that, man? Why do I got to hear this guy's sob story? Like, dude, come on. Why? It's not my fault. You suck at life, and you got
notice
a bad
that
card.
Every asshole's got to give you their fucking shit on the internet. I mean, it's the internet. It sucks.
Yeah, and it's not even authentic. It's his
I know, and
17th
for
take.
views.
Yeah. I'm 27 years old and I got no family left. I wonder why, man. Have you been focusing on doing this video for the past 17 takes? Maybe they murdered themselves because you're just a fucking piece of shit, huh?
Poor little guy there. I mean, big guy.
He's gonna end up like getting married and then finding out that she's like his cousin or some shit.
That's kind of what he's going for subliminally. He's trying to conjure that up. I got nothing. Hey, ladies, hit me up.
Here's the thing. His family hates him so much they all just left. And they just told him they're dead. As opposed to telling them We just don't like you, okay? We're
That's
just
even worse.
The
man.
entire
Terrible.
family's moved on from you. All you do is cry, and it's kind of gay, dude. We're kind of over it, okay? And this is the 7-year-old.
Not that
telling
there's
me
anything wrong with it.
No, there's nothing wrong with that, but we're just not about that life because we're Southern and we're homophobic, right?
These infants.
Goddamn, tell me.
And today I realized that if anything were to happen to me today, not a single person on this earth would know I was gone.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't.
And I truly doubt anyone would care.
I wouldn't. Especially after this stupid ass fucking video.
And I want some record that I existed.
This is your record. You existed. You're sobbing. You're what is it? You're blithering like an
legacy,
idiot,
bro.
I just want some record. I exist. This is.
I was here.
We see you, bro. You're kind of hard to miss. You're at least a few 100 pounds, dude. We get you. I mean, he's not hard off or anything, really. You know, he's well fed. Look at him. You know, he's a corn.
He's well fed.
Yeah, he's a corn fed man.
He's eating all those meals that nobody's around to eat.
Maybe he's eating his parents. I don't know. That's why they're dead.
You've heard of meet the parents.
Yeah.
How about eat the parents?
How about meet MEAT the parents? Meet the parents.
Human meat.
Meet
Mr. and Mrs. Tettering Chili.
Meet, comma the parents. Here, let's go back
Seriously,
to Cat Guy.
though, poor little guy.
No. You don't
Josh's like, no, he gets no sympathy.
If it took you 2 tries, cool. If it took you this is my 17th try, make it like I don't believe you anymore. I think this is all fake. You're all fake. You're a fake man.
News.
You're a fake man. You are fake news. Let's go back to Cat Guy. This is what got
You're
us
gonna hear
sidetracked.
like a voice in the background, like, "Are you making them fucking videos again?" He's like, "Mom, be quiet. I'm on my
Turn that shit
You're
off.
supposed to be dead.
Yeah. You're dead, man. You're dead, woman.
Turn that shit off.
All right, let's go back to
Sorry,
Cat Guy.
that was my TV.
Cat Guy. So this is the guy who's like, I don't have anybody left but my kitty cat. Well, maybe talk to this 27-year-old pussy. Maybe you guys can hang out.
What if he wouldn't
Get yourself a different kind of cat, a fat white male pussy cat.
have been in there with me? I'd be dead today. That's it.
But Ron Williams is alive and with quite a tale to tell. The main character is his pet cat, Fluffy.
That's a boy.
Ron adopted Fluffy from a friend not too long ago.
And I looked at him and I just fell in love with him.
Williams, who turns 85 in September, didn't know that a few weeks after he got him, Fluffy would save his life. We all talk to our pets, and that's how this story starts.
The phone would ring, and I'd say, ring-a-ding, ring-a-ding, and I didn't.
This stupid asshole. I guess it saved his life. The phone
We're
ring,
just
be like,
roasting these assholes.
Ring
Left
a
and-
ding. No, it says you are the host now. You
It
are.
said-
You
It
are.
says that's enough.
You are the host now.
Wow.
I can't wait to have real internet again.
A few days ago, Ron slipped getting out of the shower with his life alert on the charger, his phone up on the counter, and
This dumb fuck slipped with his life alert on the charger and his phone on the sink counter. He's 85.
the door closed. Ron was trapped.
My arm was pinned under me, and the hours kept going by.
The hours kept going by while my arm was pinned underneath me.
For 16 hours, from 8 in the morning until midnight, Ron lay trapped in agony on the floor. Until
From 8 to midnight.
Yo, while his cat, listen to this part. Here comes the kicker. He was sitting there 16 hours with my arm trapped underneath me, and I cannot move.
he remembered Fluffy was in the room too.
Until he remembered Fluffy was in his dickhead cat was just sitting there looking at him like, how come you can't get up, faggot? What's going on, stupid idiot? What's up? You're dumb. I don't like you. Can you feed me? What's up, idiot? You're stupid. Come on. Like just looking at him just because that's what cats do. Cats talk down to you. They call you names. They call you homophobic slurs. They're all over the place with everything.
And you know what's even crazier? If they wait long enough, he's gonna die, and the cats will eat you.
And they're gonna eat you, right? So
Yes.
this dumb 85-year-old is like, you know what, Fluffy? Come on, Fluffy too. You know what, Fluffy?
Fluffy.
Ring a ding, Fluffy. Ring a ding.
And we're on to one crazy last chance to save his life.
So I said, Fluffy, ring a ding, Fluffy. And I says, you're my only hope. And he was. It wasn't even 5 minutes later, I felt something hit my hand.
He shit in his hand. I felt something in my hand. Fluffy pooped in my hand. He's ring a ding, huh? So not only did the cat wait 16 hours to help, but after the old man was saying ring a ding, it also waited 5 minutes. Fine, you fucking.
It did more for him than Trump. Hey-oh. No. I mean, seriously, 16 hours is better than nothing, right?
And the guy's talking is Joe Biden. Hey-oh. Hey, we're getting everywhere. Hey, come on, Fluffy. Where are you at, Fluffy? I fell down for 16 hours.
Can you stop stroking the
Give me
little
my
kid's
phone,
hair?
Fluffy.
Yeah.
Seriously.
It's not a little kid. It's a cat.
What was his German Shepherd's
on.
called? Come on, Champ. Champ would just bite everybody.
Major.
Come on,
just
Cinnamon.
bit everybody.
Cinnamon. So calm down, Cinnamon. From Step Brothers. Cinnamon was
Yeah, I
just
mean, if
biting
you're
the
laying
neighbors.
there and you're out of it, anything is like a prayer answered to you. So 16 hours, right on time.
Yeah,
buddy.
no, but like it's funny that the cat was there the whole time.
Yeah.
And in the 16th hour, he was like, let me ask my cat. Why didn't you say ring a ding like at hour 5? Ring a ding, Fluffy. Ring a ding.
Ring a ding.
You want to know why, bro? It's because this fucking old guy was more than likely looking at his cat dead in the eye for 16 hours saying, ring a ding, ring a ding. And he doesn't want to say that. The cat was just ignoring him. He was, ring a ding, Fluffy. He's like, finally, I decided to say ring a ding in hour 16. And Fluffy came and Fluffy pushed the phone into my hand. No, the whole time he was saying ring a ding, cat, ring a ding.
And I'm here because of it. I relive it a million times. And what if he wouldn't have been in there with me? I'd be dead today. That's it.
But Ron Williams is alive, and with
What's up, bitch? Pet me, bitch.
Those
I
life
saved you.
alerts never fucking seem to work either, you know? Like I found one of my neighbors like laying on the ground by the mailboxes one day like a few months ago, and she had like a life alert thing on it, and she was pushing the button.
Was she on the ground saying ring a ding, Cranston, ring a ding?
Yeah, those weren't the magic words.
It was basically like that. It was fucked up too, because there was other neighbors who like there was like people working there, like walked by her, just saw her laying on the ground, just kept walking. You know, like ignored her, and I actually like helped her up and brought her to her apartment.
She had, believe it or not, Cranston,
paramedics.
she had the lower subscription of Life Alert, and that subscription was just all she would. It was like maybe like $10-15 a month, and her subscription was the words help. Help. That was her Life Alert. She just had to yell the words help. She paid $15 a month for that. So
I got nothing.
No, it was a dead battery, but it was still like I've never seen those things work. Like people pay for them, and then when you need help, they never seem to work. I've never seen anybody who's actually had success.
Maybe
with
they
it.
look at the stats. They're like, oh, it's a 92-year-old. Fuck him. He's on his way out anyway.
Yeah. All they got to do is make a Life Alert hold a charge for 17 hours. You know, because a cat will respond to you at 16, and just in case it doesn't, then your Life Alert can kick on at 17, and you'll be good to go. So, good job, pussy.
Good job, you fucking pussy lover, you.
That was my video I wanted to watch. You guys have any videos you want to watch?
Yeah, I
before we
just
get out
sent
here?
you one over there.
Well, I might have it. Just let me know what it is.
It's the most recent one. It is the stretch and sniff, which also goes well with the other one. What was the other one? The barely touching orgasm thing.
The yoga guy or whatever.
Yeah, the sensual yoga guy.
It's not sexual.
Yeah, it's
very,
not sexual.
very
but
professional.
Meanwhile,
Very-
they're fucking coming.
Very professional here.
Yoga for men. That's not it.
We gotta log in for this one. It's over 18.
I had an AI one of cats working at McDonald's.
I got that one. I wanted to play that after the cat video.
Because somebody
my
was
God.
asking for cat videos or some silly animal videos.
Jesus Christ. Is this real?
I don't know. Is it an Asian guy?
Under my chin, just like that, too.
The way he sniffs it is so weird.
Range of motion, extremely important. We're going to do that one more time. Full range for that deep flexibility right here on the lower back. Extremely important.
Call it the stretch and sniff.
That's a 69 of sniffing right there.
Under my chin, just like that, too.
All right.
Full range of motion, extremely important.
Full range of sniff motion. She, as you can see, the girl below me is looking right at my ball bag. I am looking right down at her taint. As we both hinge forward, she will be at my asshole and I will be at her asshole. And that is when we can
full range for that.
And we sniff. And we sniff.
Flexibility right here on
and
the
we go back. She's ball sack adjacent. I am belly butt adjacent. And again, we hinge.
I'm going to come over you. Don't worry. We keep it completely.
And we sniff.
Over.
This can't be real.
Is it an Asian? It's probably real.
It's Luigi Mangione. This is one of his many sex videos. This is free use moms right here. Yeah. Scratch and sniff. All right.
Damn it, man. I can't find the other one where the guy's like holding the woman's stomach and like releasing tension. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. If I go
back in the day, we had that and we lost.
If I go back to like NF.
Nah, you don't want to.
I'm going 22. I'm going back to 22 and see if I got it in 22. Because it was around for a while. I bet you I got it.
You think so?
I bet you.
So, to summarize or like set you up, it's just is it a personal trainer or is it like a yoga guy? I think it's a new type of yoga where he's not necessarily making the women orgasm, but making them feel something physical without fully touching them, like by teasing them. So it blurs the lines between like, you know, exercise and kind of like sex.
See, like the comment, don't worry, he's just my instructor.
Right. Yeah, honey, don't worry, honey. I love you, but, you know, he's just helping me be ready for you.
It says, what is happening here?
Yeah, here we go.
Is that, they're playing that music?
Yeah, they are.
Other side of coming? What's going on? I don't understand. This is when you have the, what? We can't play that song.
So I
right
still
now
don't understand what it is. Like
he doesn't believe it either. Hang on.
Does it have a description?
No, it doesn't. It's just showing he's just making
I've seen a couple of these.
She's just busting. She's just busting nuts right now.
Yeah. So it shows you the power of imagination and minimal touching and teasing. It can really work.
I can't even do that with touching. That's crazy. That guy does it without
what a fucking
touching.
job for that guy, right? Like, I make women come all day, but it's not rapey. I promise.
It really, 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 really reminds me of like martial arts like these right here, where like it's like these weird ass no touch martial arts, where like these guys just fuck you up by not touching you. Let's see if it plays one good one.
Hey Josh, what time do you have?
12:22. Holy
Stiff
shit!
animal-like moves. He's like a combination of snake and
Let's
mantis.
see where we go. Let's see.
All right.
You got to find the ones where people.
Armed up. What is he gonna teach? Let's see. Oh, Russian dance fighting. Whoa, Russian step dancing. Look at this.
This is
I
it,
am
man.
going to be able to destroy
I don't know who this
people with
guy
the step dance moves.
I hear what you're saying though, like non-contact, like what's
Yeah, like there's right here. Watch, like this guy will probably knock these two dudes over by just like touching with his fingers. Okay, now I'm going to touch you with my finger. Watch this. Ready? He's gonna fuck him up. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Shit! Fuck! Look at that.
This guy.
This guy's quick as shit. damn.
You asshole.
So like this guy's doing that, but to girls' clits. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's
Kind
like,
of the same idea.
She's like, oh, you know what I mean? Just like that. And this guy's smiling over it too. You're making my clit pop.
Oh fuck! Wow.
That guy's just that's just a method. I don't know why that guy's in here.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Jen lost connection. Join the fucking club.
We all
That's
lost
us
connection, Jen.
Every episode.
Yeah. Soon, not. What's it? March, April, May. 2 months. 2 months. 2 months.
2 more months of lost connection.
2 months of shit connection until we got Cox.
Yeah.
We get that Cox.
Yeah.
Any other videos? You got any videos? You want, or you just want to do the? Let's just get. Let's get the fucking music in here and get out of here. It's
okay.
lit.
Yeah,
It's
we got
fucking lit.
enough for next time. Thanks for bearing with us, guys. Did you get the list, Josh, or should I forward it to you?
Just forward me with a song we should play one at a time.
Okay. And in the chat, our
we don't gotta play any songs.
unofficial lady producer here. Which one are you feeling tonight? Because we can only do one. So pick one and pick wisely.
Duke, I leave that up to you. Don't ask her.
I ain't fucking asking her then.
No.
There's way too many here. Okay. I'm going to copy and paste.
Is it going to
sending it to you.
The DMs or the show DMs?
To the show DMs.
All right.
So I tend to like, not necessarily covers, but like originals from usually rock bands.
1 through 8. Pick one.
Okay, that's creepy music video. This one has no description. What do you think of this? Then there is a great way to change your guitar.
How about the audience? Just have
How
anybody.
about upcoming new band that has gotten great reviews from last week?
Cranston, pick a number 1 through 8.
4.
1, 2, 3, 4. Upcoming new band that's got great reviews from last week. That one?
Good night, Shamrock. She's going to sleep.
All right, Shammy Sham. Thank you.
Thank you. It's almost time for us to sleep.
But
now we got to roast these. No, I mean, we're going to be really nice.
It's a way of passing my bedtime. So this is Cardinal Black.
You son of a bitch.
Cardinal Black.
That's right.
Detective John Kimball.
Holding my breath. I'm John Kimball.
That's the best, yeah. John Kimball.
I'm a copy with the earth.
You are copulated?
I'm
Who
Detective
is your
John
daddy
Kimball.
and what does he do?
Who is your daddy and what does he do?
Tell me something. Who are you now? Who are you now? My daddy is a farm. Why you need to know that?
This is
You eat
Cardinal.
other kids' lunches? Stop it!
Stop it. Cookies? Who said you can eat my cookies? All right, what we got? Play it. Play. Why is it not playing? Play.
Okay, faggot, what's next?
Come on, it's not playing. Play.
There we go. You got to yell at it.
Cardinal Black.
I'm wondering why I
How many
can't
views?
find the reason why you're.
If it's got a lot of views,
I'm not a
that's
fan
not
that he just flicked me off, though. I'm not going to stand for that. Did you see that?
No.
Look, I'm just sitting here trying to enjoy the guy's music, and I just get thrown the bird here. Look at him, right? Look at what is that? What is that about? What did I do? What did I do to deserve that?
Searching for the feeling.
What did I do? You used to tell me.
All right. I mean, it
It's
sounds
chill.
like a signed band.
It's chill. It sounds like a what?
A signed band. How many views are on this?
The band's got almost 10,000 followers, and the song has 24K views. It's a great song. Very, very chill song. I'm not gonna lie. It reminds me of like a Kings of Leon. But
Yeah, to me, it reminds me a little bit of like Jelly Roll's voice or like Chris Stapleton type music.
right.
Similar.
But not necessarily country though, right?
No, Southern rockish, like indie. Yeah, more indie.
Kind of like a
But the
Kings of
voice.
Leon instruments, but different voice.
Right.
I mean, even the Kings. I've been found into you.
Yeah, he's got that raspy.
It's a little there. All right, we'll give Cardinal Black the old sub. Good job.
Not bad. I'll say that I was afraid to let it ride because it sounded so professional. I thought it was like a real signed artist, so I got scared. But
it does sound really good, though. I'm not gonna lie.
That's a good thing. It sounds great. We have a request for one more, and it's the changing the guitars one. So this is a great way to change your guitar in the middle of a show or a practice. And she's asking if we've ever done this. Have you ever had to change an instrument in the middle of a song?
No.
Or
I'm not that cool to have two guitars. I broke a string.
Fucking unplugged though before, and you had to run over and
it got unplugged. I broke a string. I had to figure out how to.
Yeah.
I tuned all the other ones up, to make it a 4-string on a 5-string or some shit like that.
Changing pickups during a song. Pickups is even crazier because everybody's experienced a string breaking, but pickups, that's wild.
It's not a guitar though, is it?
I actually need to get some strings.
If you guys don't know, the pickups are like the underneath the string, the fucking little microphone basically that picks up the sound. Pickups.
It's just not alive. It's 3 minutes long.
I'm strumming along.
Oh, he's doing it because he got a loop.
Oh, he's got a looper. Okay. That makes more sense.
Loops are still cool. But that makes a lot more sense.
Tapping on the pickup as like a percussion thing. That's cool.
Right. Which a lot of people on
play
acoustic
my guitar like it's a drum.
I'm going to slap that.
I'm Andy McKee, but on electric.
I was debated getting a looper, but
So I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay, there we go. Oh, it's this kind of guitar though, but it's not it's the yeah.
Yeah, it's a kind you can take the back off.
That's cool though.
There you go. Got a different sound.
Does it?
Yeah, it's like more of a bridge pickup, like more bass, less treble.
That's cool. I thought it was gonna happen live, and 2, I didn't know it was like one of those easily pop in, pop out pickups. Kind of ruins the fun. But I love the song.
It's still cool. I love shit like this though, where you're
but I didn't need
kind of live doing it.
I appreciate the song. I didn't need all the show for me to appreciate the music going on. You know what I mean?
Just to let you guys know about a looper, it's a pedal that you literally do like one bar if you look at it on the sheet music, and then it cuts off, so it just keeps playing what you previously played. So he's not playing. He played it once and it just loops it, and then he adds another layer and it does the same thing and adds another layer.
Yeah.
So kinda. But he's great.
Pretty cool. I like it a lot. I just don't like the.
Very cool.
I didn't like the fake. Okay. All right.
The fake out.
Yeah, it was a little bit of a fake out. Didn't need that.
Oh no!
I'm gonna give that the old sub. The old sub. Oh no!
Well, he's making a music comeback. Go to his page, subscribe, and while you're there, subscribe to our fucking page. We're trying to hit 500. It's been a long road to 500. Where are we at right now?
It's a long, lonely road. We're at 345.
345, something like that.
Oh, Jesus. Tell all your friends, please. We had Joe Bushneck was supposed to show up today, and just tell all your friends, please.
It is what it is.
Everybody who subscribes, we will send $10 million cash through a
$5,000 stimulus to each
bad
person.
check.
Hell yeah.
You will get in approximately 30 to 40 years in the mail.
Maybe.
Taking this link and sharing it anywhere is like $1 million to us. It really helps our algorithm, as opposed to a like works well too, a subscribe works well too, but sharing that link goes a long way for the old Nothing Funny boys.
Share our shorts as well, because I work hard on those, and I'm hoping that one of these shorts just pops.
It will, and they have. I mean, your video's gotten us some nice things, so just don't get discouraged.
Okay.
A lot of them
remember
have.
when I said, here's the final thing. What I said about my mom, what is she? She's an old white lady, right?
Yeah.
Here's the reveal. A fucking Karen.
Oh no, it's Duke Karen.
I'm speaking to your fucking manager.
No,
goddammit.
you can't. You can't speak to our manager. We got to get out of here. She's just gonna keep wanting to speak to our managers.
There's supposed to be 2 biscuits in my bag.
Listen, thank you
Never
for
coming back to this Chick-fil-A again.
Thank you for hanging out with Nothing Funny.
Beaks in my bucket.
Karen's gonna try to get you in trouble. Just please like and subscribe.
Who ordered the beaks, but it wasn't me.
And I told you to stop talking to that Trump supporting Josh.
Oh God, she's gonna keep going on. Please like and subscribe to Nothing Funny. If you like the show, share the link out there with your friends.
He's
and
a loser.
Take it away, Duke's mom.
He's a fucking loser, and he lives in goddamn near Daytona Beach. And I told you to stop associating with him.
He's a son of
Can't
a
be
bitch.
stupid.
He's dumb. Hate that guy.
And his dad is even worse.
Does she
And
want?
who's this Kimmy girl?
Does she want us? Does she want the fans to subscribe to Nothing Funny? Though.
Yes. Go to Nothing Funny. My son's the only good part of this goddamn show.
Hell yeah.
So show him some love and tell Josh he's an idiot.
That guy sucks. Hate that guy. And
Why is he always wearing a hat?
Cranston's cool too, right?
Who's that guy on the right? Is he a liberal? Okay, he's cool.
He's cool. He's kind of more in the middle, but
I don't know
okay,
why I
it's
gave
fine.
her a southern accent. But
That's cool too. That's
more
cool too.
Chicago, if anything.
All right. Until next, it's probably Wednesday. We'll see you then. Thank you.
Yeah, that's just
for hanging out with us.
Peace.
Peace.